The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Dark Roast Nerdiness podcast, episode 29. Something is rotten and YouTube comes. We've got a good show for us today. Shark is out repairing his truck, so he won't actually be here tonight. We don't know if the Magic 8 Ball show up, which is why he's a Magic 8 Ball. He shows up when the hell he wants to. We've got a new member joining the panel for us today, a friend of ours named Hunter. We got Walrus coming back on. Let's go ahead and bring the boys in. We've got a 3-week recap to run through real quickly, considering we all had shit going on. Sorry for the delay. Hopefully, we're going to try to maybe get on a week-to-week basis. We'd love to kind of get a steadier schedule. And I do have some special guests coming in through the works from different walks of life on this great little world of YouTube. And maybe a few streamers. I mean, we know we don't really care for most of them, but try to get some of them on. Let's bring the guys on in.
What's
Welcome
up,
to the show, guys. How's it going? Hey, we're not professional.
Welcome, Hunter. Welcome, Hunter.
Got it.
You're good, man.
You're good now, dude.
So we're going to hop in. We had a nice little 3-week hiatus because you guys had the event y'all went up to. It was pretty much just the event, right?
Yeah, it was just the event.
Yeah.
It went really well. I won't get into it. We'll bring that up next week when Shark is here, but it was a lot of fun. Nobody got hurt. It was a good time.
All right, so let's jump into the biggest things that kind of happened in the last 3 weeks out there in the good old entertainment space. As for coffee, happened this past weekend was the World of Coffee Expo by the Specialty Coffee Association. So next show, we'll be talking about some cool coffee tech shit because there's a lot of crazy new shit that came down the line. Like everybody, there are companies that did not show up to the SCA events for the past year that showed up for their first time, and they came out swinging. Like, I have some of just the few things that have dropped, I've been kind of blown away by some of the shit that they're coming up with. I mean, there's some pretty crazy technology coming out there. To announce very quickly, we are now streaming on 3 platforms. We have all the bots to say hello to on Rumble, because it's never a human that talks to us. We've got YouTube going on both vertical and on full format live. And for those of y'all out in the world of Kick, we are actually on Kick now. So say hello. Hopefully we'll see your comments. If not, we apologize. This is StreamYard, so we're kind of still at the mercy of if it works or not. Walrus will be monitoring Rumble if any of y'all want to stop and say hello there. And I'll be monitoring the other two. So biggest news that came out, Epic Games laid off over 1,000 people, claiming due to dwindling Fortnite engagement.
Well, I mean,
Yo Boy Vice 6741, what's going on? How are you doing, man? See, you're coming in on YouTube mobile. It's actually it's cool. Show a little icon where they're actually coming in from now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's not this holy, or what are you seeing us on? So yeah, basically Fortnite's engagement's going down, and Epic Games just laid a bunch of people off, and like a few other companies we're going to talk about that decide to lay people off, it just happens to coincide with the beginning of their Q2 reviews. So they can go to their board members and their shareholders and say, look, we made money by, fucking over half our employees, but we made money.
So what, Fortnite's going down the tube because they couldn't get Sabrina Carpenter to be the next big thing to show up as a microtransaction?
Who knows, man? I know only maybe like 2 people that still play that game religiously, and Hunter dropped out.
He'll be back.
Hunter will be back, hopefully. Hey, man, technical issues. Got to love technology.
Hey, it's first time blues, all right? We got to give him a break.
He probably hit the wrong button and tried to close something out and instead closed Chrome. Forgetting this is on Chrome. On another note, there he is again. He comes back.
I tried logging in. I learned not to try.
On the nose too. So Epic Games lays people off because Fortnite's basically not done anything except microtransact itself to hell. I am not even going to attempt to say that name because my enunciation of German is trash. What is the live stream about? So basically, we're about entertainment, podcast, gaming, anime, airsoft, and all fueled by a fuck ton of coffee. And every once in a while, we talk about coffee shit when there's cool coffee shit to talk about.
And most important, we're
Jonathan
opinionated about it.
Jonathan Ballbeach says hello. What's going on out there in YouTube? So Disney, Mary Solis. Well, we got a lot of people dropping in. How you doing? So Disney decided to lay off 1,000+ people, hitting the Marvel industry the hardest, including damn near wiping clean their entire VFX department. Yeah, all the people that brought us Endgame, Infinity War, most of them are gone. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what studio they show up in, or
Well, considering they haven't finished Doomsday, who the fuck's going to finish Doomsday now since you got rid of some of your people? And let's face it, the Marvel TV shows, their technology has not been really that great. What's up, Entity? How you doing? So the new guy's our friend Hunter. We've talked about him before. He's part of the Airsoft crew. It was the video you shot that we showed that one day. Hunter was actually in that video.
Okay.
So Entity's our reoccurring person. He's been here since day one. Glad to see you made it, man. How's the night shift going for you? I know you're saying we weren't going to see you for a little while because they flipped you onto nights. So yeah, Marvel got hit the hardest. More's coming out. This pretty much just happened like 2 days ago. So there's a lot of hearsay coming out. Apparently, one of the people that they laid off went onto Twitter and basically said, yeah, they laid me off. You want to know anything? Ask away. And it lit up a shitstorm. So
Homeboy just went to Reddit and said AMA.
Pretty much. And then, of course, you got a lot of people hating on him because he openly admitted that he likes Drinker and Nerdrotic. And it's like, oh, great. The people that are afraid of the ammo they don't want out there are like, we fired a guy that's one of their fans. Fuck. So, yeah, there's a lot of shit that's been coming. They've been holding back on releasing that. Who knows what this guy told him. But some of the shit that's already hit Twitter, if you go look at the Twitter space, my God.
I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him on for a video to talk about it.
I hope they do, man. I don't like layoffs. I've been laid off twice. That is not a great thing to go through, especially when half the time the reasons that they gave you is totally bullshit. Like my last one, we're laying you off because of financial reasons after I just saved the company $250,000 and recuperated $250,000. Yeah. Well, Entity said the fine. They switched my night shifts to the weekdays. I get the weekends off, but that's subject to change. Well, fingers crossed it stays that way, man. I'd rather have a weekend off than a weekday. And then
welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, man. Next one on that happened in the last 3 weeks. J.J. Abrams is downsizing. Well, I'll say it quickly. Jar Jar Abrams is downsizing Bad Robot Productions and is moving the operations from L.A. to New York. I don't know if that's an improvement.
That's not any better.
Yeah. Plus, really, he hasn't been doing shit. The guy got paid this astronomical amount of money to sign this contract deal, and he hasn't really turned out shit. Like, when's the last time you heard his name actually attached to anything that's coming out?
Star Trek?
Yeah, but that didn't happen. The final movie didn't, that Ixnay. Those were the previous three.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And then the big one that I'm interested to see how this shakes things up, Live Nation. A jury found that Live Nation and Ticketmaster operated as an illegal monopoly over concert venues. Ooh. Yeah, Live Nation going to have to pay out a lot of fucking money.
Well, I mean, they're just finding out what we already knew.
Oh, yeah. I know promoters, and they hated that they always had to deal with those assholes. They take so much of the cut that if you're smaller venues, smaller place, they don't even want to talk to you. Yeah. I've never been a fan of them. I hated their website, and I've hated that no matter how much they implement, how much they talk, all their bullshit about, we're going to stop scalpers. Everything I ever wanted to see, all the tickets were gone instantly, and sure enough, every scalper website had them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm not paying $500 to go see somebody that I saw for $50, 5 years ago. Not going to happen. All right, so we're going to hop into real quickly. Sadly, as usual, within 3 weeks, we lost a few people. Thankfully, not as many as the last show we had. Jesus Christ, that was a long roll. These ones, let's see, where did we go here? So let me see if I can start this and get it working properly. All right, so we lost the original narrator for Dragon Ball passed away. I was shocked to find out when I read this. He was 90 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Which threw me off because they've had this photo in there and like did this poor guy die young again? It's like, no, he was actually 90 years old. Entity Shark is actually keeping track of the digital stuff going on. He has a whole thing. We've got a lot of stuff that he wants to talk about in the next show for our What the Tech section that has to deal with that and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, we know trust me, his autism is solely centered on that. The Real Hat Man, thank you for hopping in there. We don't really like doing much politics, but I'll literally say, I think everybody on this panel basically says who you want to marry, what you want to do, and what you want to do in your bedroom or your own time is your own fucking business. We don't care. Mm-hmm. Live your life, be happy or as miserable married as you want to with whoever you're married to. Just leave me out of it.
Yeah, I don't need to know about that.
Yeah, I miss the days when people just kept to themselves. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. All right. So yeah, we lost this was the original guy that did the voice narration for Dragon Ball Z. Second one that's coming up is, my camera's away. Joy Hummel was the first woman to write Wonder Woman comics. And she ran it through the animated series. Like there is a lot of the core that led to what you saw in like the two Wonder Woman movies that was her. Michael Patrick, the actor from Game of Thrones, passed away, died at the age of 35, which, man, 35, that's a little too low. And oddly enough, I guess this was the most major thing that he had kind of done in his acting career. Like his career was literally just taking off from doing that.
Was this one of the ones where it's like he knew that, things weren't going to go out well and he was like putting his all into it? Because I remember there was a story like that coming out of Game of Thrones, and I forgot if it was him or somebody else.
I'll look more into it. This came across my feed literally like an hour before we did the show, so I hadn't had much time to look into it. I recognize, of course, by the picture who it was, but I don't know if this was something that was an ongoing thing. But I'm pretty sure most likely I would assume it is, being 35. That's, pretty low on there. Mm-hmm. What do you say? RHA, best thing he did would. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Let me see here. Next one coming up. Come on. I thought I only put these on 10 seconds. My apology. Apparently I put them on longer. Sid Croft of Sid and Marty Croft passed away. I actually did not know either one of the Croft brothers were still alive. So when this came across my feed, I was kind of shocked. For anybody that grew up in my generation, Land of the Lost, there were a lot of shows that it was literally presented to you by Sid and Marty Croft. And they left a hell of a legacy for people to follow, and a lot of things that they're trying to reboot and rehash now. And we also, lastly, we lost John Nolan. This man, if you don't recognize him, you are not a movie file, because this man was in a fuck ton of things. Like this man, for most of his life, never stopped acting. And if you don't recognize him from anything you've seen, if you had heard his voice, he did a ton of voice acting work. But yeah, sadly, few people we lost, which sadly, as you get older, keeps happening.
Did you get Marty Grabstein?
No. Who's that?
The voice actor for Courage the Cowardly Dog and the the old
I didn't hear about that one. I didn't hear about that one at all.
I think it was yesterday.
Oh wow,
he was out.
Damn.
If I understood it right.
Double check on that one.
I might be saying the names wrong, but I mean it was the first thing I saw this morning coming through.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get back to y'all on that one.
Yeah, get back to us on that one. All right, so we're going to hop in real quickly. Over the last 3 weeks, I try to stay away from influencers and streamers stuff too much, but some of it's just so goddamn funny. You got to kind of talk about it and laugh at it. And there's a few of them that none of us here, I think, on the panel have any fucking love for. Because let's face it, you got to have a really sad, shallow hole in your life to watch and enjoy anybody that's a ugly human being and a grifter. You're pretty much self-projecting if you're watching that type of person. So on the first one that kind of took a turn when I first started looking into this and then did a 180, apparently the streamer Saikuno couldn't start could not stop parking his egg roll in foreign holes other than his girlfriend's. A female streamer tried to fuel the fire and ended up only burning herself. And then Sykkuno went on the Great Apology Tour. And, of course, she's staying with him. So
another YouTube apology tour?
This one actually was pretty in-depth, but then, of course, the girlfriend followed up with one of hers and raises the question, did she actually write that? Both of them were pretty PRHRE driven the way they were worded. So, the best news out of the streaming verse, Johnny the piece of shit should have been thrown off a rooftop Somali has been sentenced to serve 6 months in a labor camp in Korea. They arrested him and dragged him off from the court, though the DA is already set to appeal, stating that the sentence issued by the judge to the legitimacy of his crimes and the victims coming forward was too light. So in Korea, it doesn't work like here. If they think the first judge failed, they could send it back through the system and add more, because if you look at everything he did, every crime they had on him, he could be looking up as a maximum of 10 fucking years in a labor camp.
Yeah, I mean, you think of labor camps and you're thinking of, pickaxes and your chain gang and you're breaking up rocks. Yeah, that's how the North Koreans, wow. That's how the Koreans roll.
Yeah, Entity, you are right. I did kind of leave that out, but I will say, since you did bring it up, the weird part about the Sykkuno mess is all the detractors or the people that were against him tried to paint him as a PDF and then got totally their asses handed to him when it was proven it was all bullshit. Gotta love streamers, man. They jump on the bandwagon in 5 seconds without doing 10 seconds worth of research.
You guys are making me realize how outside of the world I am.
Be thankful. Be thankful.
I got called for this while prepping my new in-house greenhouse for my plants. So,
nah, you're good, man.
No, I've got as much prep on this one as you do, Hunter.
Yeah, pretty much his own. Mostly me and Shark that are fully prepped on things because he always has the other windows and stuff going on.
Okay.
If we do start doing this weekly, I'm gonna invite everybody into the Trello. So as I'm throwing shit in there, people can actually start helping.
Yeah.
Because trying to do this together sometimes one by yourself is a little frazzling.
Yeah, the idea was that you'd have the two main hosts that would know what's going on, and then the co-host and the guests that you bring on wouldn't know a whole lot, so you're getting the real reaction, the real opinion.
Unless the guest is someone like Dig, who we brought on solely to talk about Star Citizen, because that man is one of the largest and longest creators in Star Citizen.
Fair enough.
So to finish up Roundup, Chunky Yogurt, as I call him instead of Chunk Yogurt from the Young Turks, exposed that, go figure, Hassan has been projecting more because he keeps calling everybody else inbred because, well, his grandparents were first cousins. Dost thou project even more?
Of course they are.
And then he decided to start a war with a member of Congress, and the member of Congress liked to call out the fact that he has king anchor baby status. Because apparently his parents came here, popped his little bastard ass out, got the paperwork, and flew back to Turkey. That's how much of a born in American the little asshole is. Yeah. And to finally end the internet space drama for the last 3 weeks. The Quartering is apparently breaking the YouTube code of content etiquette by content striking channels, allegedly. Several people that he had claimed were going after him relentlessly, all their channels got removed after a DM and emails were exposed, him bragging to other people and threatening them that he had internal connections at YouTube and could get anybody removed at the flip of basically a phone call. And literally an hour after he did that, these three channels kind of went poof. So that ends the internet drama for the last 3 weeks, along with all the major stuff that happened. We got some cool trailers to go through at the end, and we might actually start. Walrus brought out the idea of us doing a 1 through 5 review system, and we're tweaking on it. We'll see how it goes. But I think we're pretty much there. And as we always do, since it is, even though the middle of the month, technically the first show of the month, I always like to give a shout out to a coffee roaster in the coffee roasting space. And that's a segment for you new watchers that we call the Coffee Roaster of the Month. So if you're into coffee or want to get into coffee, I once a month recommend a roaster that I'm pretty fond of, and we give you the links and everything you always see on our shows, all the trailers, everything, all the resources. After the show, I always post the links in the description below. We always give credit where credit is due. What do you say? I am so happy that the internet is finally realizing how bad the quartering in Melanie Mac is. Yeah, and it's sad to see Mac go that way because when she first started in the gaming space, she was pretty cool. I can't remember who she actually worked for. It was one of the gaming mags that when they started their streaming in YouTube. But yeah, both of them, I've watched them for a while, and yeah, it's interesting to see the slow, steady decline and descent into lunacy that has been happening. Kind of like watching Piker is mildly entertaining to watch how many people are stupid and actually believe anything that comes out of that asshat's mouth. But anyway, here we go to our coffee roaster of the month. All right, so the coffee roaster of the month this month is Black and White Coffee Roasters. This roastery started in 2017 in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the founding members were two men that were actually U.S. barista champions. They just decided to start roasting, get into it, and I actually have 3 of their coffees right now that I have on rotation that I picked up about a month ago. And what I love is most websites you go to, some coffee roasters are great at what they do, but their websites, for someone who's not like a coffee file or a coffee geek, it's hard to navigate. It's hard to find something you're going to like. These guys are very easy. As you can see right here, you got the name of the roast, the major flavor that it's going to have, like the flavor profile, the breakdown of all the flavors you're going to potentially get in the coffee depending how you make it. And then they have their own rating systems. They tell you how light or dark, between light and dark roast it is, and how clean being your normal cup of joe, smooth, no acidity, to funky being, am I drinking a tea or a coffee, or flavors like, let's see, one of their major funky ones that they have right now is, where is it? Right there, unblended, a coffee that has strawberry, mango, and chocolate.
That's a weird one.
And bear in mind, when they give these flavors, they are not adding flavoring to their coffee. This is what the coffee tastes like, or can taste like, depending how you're brewing.
Watermelon margarita. That sounds kind of nice.
That one I actually have right now. It's pretty crazy.
Is it good?
It literally smells like citrus and mango.
Okay.
The watermelon comes, as it cools down, the watermelon comes through at the end. But it has like a sweetness of like it is a perfect description. It's sweet, it's very floral, and it's very light. Like, it is so fucking smooth. And I'm drinking this a week off of roasting. You're normally supposed to wait 2 to 3 weeks after roast, so all the gases degas out of the beans. So the flavors I'm getting now in 4 weeks are actually going to be even more.
Okay.
And then, of course, for the next month, they'll be at that point. And then after about the 2 to 3 month, it'll slowly start, you'll lose it. Basically, coffee, for ladies and gentlemen, once it's roasted, you want to wait 2 to 3 weeks. If you store it properly, you should be able to get 2 to 3 months of the best flavors it's going to have. And then after that marker, it's just going to nosedive slowly. You're going to lose the flavors, and then eventually it's going to get harsh, bitter, because as the oils and everything dry out, the coffee pretty much goes from great to shit. It's just kind of the life of the game.
So you're saying you can extend the shelf life if you put it on like a vacuum seal bag or something?
Yes. So since I have it right here, I can actually roll over and grab one. My recommendation, there's a company in the coffee world called Fellow. They make great grinders. They have their own espresso machine now. But where they got their start was coffee secondary products like canisters, scales, the water kettle y'all seen me use. That's a Fellow. That's their stag kettle. They came out with this recently. This is the Atmos container. And what makes it special is, and I'll put it next to the mic, This, when you put it back on and hit the button, sucks all the air out of the container and puts it into a negative environment. This will make this coffee last 2 months longer than it should without any diminishing returns. And that's about $60. It's Borsilicate glass and the electronic top. Now you can get the non-electronic model, which is kind of weird. You stick it on and you basically spin it sideways back and forth, and that actually pulls the air out. I'd rather have the electronic. I'm lazy. But yeah, that's Black and White Coffee Roasters. I'm going to have their link, like I said, afterwards. And give them a try. Like I said, they're in Raleigh, North Carolina. I know I've had some crazy ones on here that are in the Netherlands and other places. So if you want to support an American company, there they are, right there in Raleigh, North Carolina. And if you happen to go to any of the coffee shows, these guys are normally there at any of the SCA, which is the Specialty Coffee Association shows. So that's our coffee roaster of the month.
Nice.
All right,
try that out.
Yeah, they're really good. All right, so the next one that we're hopping into here, let me share the screen here.
Entity just put in the chat, he's been enjoying honey coffee. Never taste some that makes me feel at peace. That actually sounds really good.
I'm enjoying it. Okay, so are you talking? If I can talk, you've gotten a coffee that's a honey process, is what you're saying? Because there is a process of washing the coffee that's called a honey process, and yeah, it does actually make the beans less acidic, normally very sweet, and normally very well balanced too. So if you're like dealing with a coffee that has like cocoa flavors, a nuttiness, say a little bit of vanilla in it, it's going to cause all that to be brought out better. Normally, honey process they don't do on coffees that are going to be more fruit forward. They don't really, you get kind of a diminished return on that process for fruity coffees, but for like well balanced, low acidic coffees, yeah. No, it's completely made from honey. Wait, are you talking like the actual coffee where they're infusing coffee? Okay, I've got it. I'm more interested.
I don't know, Hunter. You need to get on that with your honey bees coming.
Oh yeah,
no shit.
Oh, Wolf, have you heard?
Yes, I've heard that you are starting a hive to make mead.
Yes, they get here next week.
Nice. What we need to do is I've always wanted to do a mead with elderberries.
I can help with that. Since
you can find elderberries all over the hill country in Texas.
I was thinking about growing a few bushes in the backyard, actually.
Hey, it would definitely help the bees. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to be on deadline right now. I don't really like this website. I had to turn off like 9,000 fucking pop-ups just to read this damn thing. So, as everybody knows, the merger with Warner Brothers and Paramount is going forward. And in retribution of it, 1,000+ people in Hollywood decided to sign a letter opposing the Paramount Warner Brothers merger. Even though a good portion of these assholes already work for Paramount, so nothing's going to change for them.
Well, they're like, I'm going to write a strongly worded email to you,
or
a strongly worded letter. Okay, that does nothing.
Yeah. J.J. Abrams, David Lindelof, David Fincher, Villeneuve, all these like literally 3,000 entertainment news professionals. So it's not just actors, it's people in the industry too. And let's face it, the only reason they're signing this is not because they're afraid of theaters dying. They're not afraid of all the shit that people were worried about when it came to this. It's because Paramount's owned by the Ellisons and they're friends with the Orange Man. That's all it comes down to. Which Ellison actually apparently came out in a meeting just recently and basically said that half of the things they're afraid of, which is, less time in the theaters are going to die because they're going to want to push streaming. He just came out and pretty much, if I understood correctly, told them that no, all theater releases, we're going to put out, he wants to put out between Warner Brothers and Paramount 30 movies a year minimum. Not only that, he wants every movie to have a minimum 90-day window in theaters prior to streaming. Now, if he really wanted to sugar the pot and basically give them all the middle finger and to basically show that their fears are bullshit, I would tell him up the percentage that theaters get. most theaters, when they sell a ticket, only get, from what I understood, 10 to 15% of the revenue of that ticket. That is literally what they operate off of, because the rest goes to marketers, distributors, the movie theater themselves, the production company itself. Up that to 20%. Take all these 3,000 people and tell them, you're saying we're going to destroy movies. Guess what? We just made them more money. Go fuck yourselves.
And they can increase the cost for the, watch it early at home kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just assume that you're going to be streaming it to like a family of 6 or whatever, and then, make it, double the ticket price.
Yeah. Here's the interesting part. Out of all the people in Hollywood that have kind of gone on Twitter and like said their 2 bits about this, the guy that played Stingray in Cobra Kai, you know who I'm talking about, the heavier set guy. He apparently called them out without in a sense directly calling them out. He said, okay, well, where's my list against Disney buying Fox? Pretty interesting. Yeah, where was all the outrage when all these other companies sucked up the other ones? Because if you think about it, Disney bought up more of the larger IPs than anybody else. I mean, they absolved, what was it like? I think 4 studios in under 5 years. They sucked up like 5 of them. Because Marvel Studios was its own thing. Fox was its own thing.
Lucasfilm.
Yeah, Lucasfilm. They gained all of the They basically consumed all of Hulu.
Well, streaming platforms are buying each other out too. I mean, Crunchyroll bought out Funimation.
Yeah. Which was sad because I actually liked Funimation over Crunchyroll. But Funimation apparently was not very good at handling money.
No.
So, but yeah, that's basically Hollywood signing, basically being Hollywood. Yay. And since we talked about some depressing things, we're going to go into our funny little segment we call For the Lulz. I don't have too many this show. I only came across 4 that actually really made me laugh this time. It was kind of a slow week.
When you're ready, when you're ready, I have all of the information pulled on the honey coffee he was talking about.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. He said, what was it? There's a local coffee shop in my town that makes the honey coffee for a $2 coffee. Very good. Okay, so is he talking like actually doing a honey butter in the coffee?
No butter. So a creamy whipped honey, which whipped honey is crystallized honey from the prior harvest, which you then grind down to very fine. It turns into almost a milky, runny liquid. Mix it with fresh honey, and that's how you get creamy honey, like you get from the German honey brands.
Yeah.
That's how you make creamed honey. So you take that, you use instant coffee, whipped honey, and milk, and you can actually make a honey coffee. Now, the only other 2 processes would be the honey processed beans, where they're dried with the fruit pulp still on, and roasted honey coffee, where the Arabica beans are roasted with a honey coating for a mellow and sweet flavor added. But I'm going to have to try the honey coffee. It's interesting
because, that honey coffee process, if you take the honey out of it, that's what, remember, what was it, if you've ever watched, like, on the internet speech period, remember during our 2-week long vacation where we all had to stay home, remember how the internet was abuzz with that coffee made with instant coffee where you were whipping it with sugar? They called it Diagon coffee. It's basically a big coffee foam. If you think about it, it's the same process, but now you're adding milk and honey to it.
I mean, Cuban coffee is sugar and coffee whipped. Yeah, and then you add the evaporated milk.
He's telling you won't regret. I don't think any of us regret. I'm not into big sweet.
I will wait until I have my own honey, and I will make honey coffee with my own homemade creamed honey.
I told Shark I've always wanted to make a specific type of mead, but it would be expensive as hell.
Oh,
I want to make mead with Manuka honey.
I can't make that, but I believe in you. You need 12.5 pounds of honey to make 5 gallons.
Yes, which Manuka honey, the good stuff, is like $32 for it.
Yep.
Hey, we can market it as the most expensive meat in the world. We know some dumbass. All we got to do is do a salt bay with some gold flakes on the advertisement. Some dumbass rich fucker will buy it.
Put gold flakes in the bottle.
Yep.
Good to go.
All right. Well, this is our segment called For the Lulz. All right, here's our first one for the day. Hope everybody can see it.
The sneeze.
Oh, there you go. It started playing when we were in the thing.
Question of
Wow.
authority.
What I love is the assert dominance, establish presence, question authoritarianism.
Sneeze.
And this one goes right along. This next one goes right along with our last subject. As it switches.
So before
Oh,
it was
you
too
got it.
quick, now it's too slow.
You know,
I know. This fucking thing can't make up its mind. There you go. Quiet, please. Hollywood is sharing another one of its opinions.
I just love how you got your transition music for this section from one of my car playlists.
Actual footage of my cat
Dude,
in the litter tray.
dude, I have tried everything. I just got a whole nother 2-layer mat to try out. We're looking at
It's
getting
funny.
another kitten. Like it's a
funny.
whole thing, man.
You can't, hold on. Google, turn on studio. Or not.
Did you just say you're trying to get another kitten?
Another one?
Avery wants to get a kitten, so we're looking at adding a third to the ranks of the cats running around the house.
All right, hold on. Hey, Google, turn on studio. Now you want to come over here. Well, you might not see her now, but she's down there. Hey, Google, turn off studio. This one is not that bad, but this photo goes to the other one. Chunky does that all the time. Yeah, her sister has apparently gotten into this over grooming thing to where she now has a Brazilian. I'll leave it at that.
Oh gosh,
Ugh.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know
rough.
why she's doing it. What? Now that I woke you up,
Well,
you want
she's
attention
getting
now.
summer ready, man.
I'm always summer ready. Wait, what?
Oh God! And then our final one, I think I only have one more. And, my feeds this week for funny shit let me down. It was all a bunch of like depressing shit that didn't want to make me look at the feeds.
None of mine would make it to YouTube. That'd be a bad idea.
Yep.
There you go. I just lost my job at the donut shop.
I've seen this one before.
Come here.
It's too good not to reshare,
go.
though.
It's
There
a
we go.
flavor experience, all right?
You want attention? There's everybody.
Do we all have jet black cats?
All I've ever had is black cats for like the last 20 years. These two are sisters. The 3 before that were brothers.
Yeah, my 2 are sisters. See, I'm working on getting summer ready, but I still got my terrible mustache coming in. I can't grow the middle. Like, you guys, nope.
Oh, it looks like a French mustache at this point.
Give it time. I'm trying. The
All you
barber
need
shaved it.
you need to rock the Van Gogh.
No, I can't.
Just
I
get
saw
a pencil
some
and
dude-
color it in.
I saw a dude the other day walking into one of the spots I was picking up at that I wanted to ask him if I could take a photo because he literally looked like he could be a One Piece character.
Really?
This dude had long fucking hair, like full Viking braids in it. Had all of this was like all the way down to the middle of his chest. All of this was down to the middle of his chest. And then the mutton chops, he had grown out and they had done the fucking twirls.
Oh, really?
And I was
Wow.
like, damn.
I mean,
some
that's a
commitment
lot of
right
work.
there.
That is a lot of work, sir.
I'm
Fucking
having
entity.
a hard enough time letting my top of my hair grow out.
They're not jet black cats. They're void cats. Do not disturb the void.
Yeah. Dude, mine love my bee suit. I don't know what it is, but I keep finding my cats in my bee suit.
Huh. Sometimes it's the material. It's the fabric.
Yeah.
Especially anything that creates a static charge, they go crazy over stuff with static.
PVC inner liner, so they're probably rolling around that thing.
So the next thing we got to go into, let's see here, is I think we'll go ahead and hop into the content creator spotlight. So I've got a new one for today. Let me pop up, and here comes our intro. I love my intros. All right, so for our content creator of the month this month is a channel I came across a little while ago. They haven't been around for very long. They got 13 videos total, and they're already at 10K subscribers. So a person's definitely doing something right. And it's called The Hobby Trap. And what got me onto their channel was, where is it? Right here. Their very first video was, and I'm going to go and
Coffee used to be a mundane.
We spend $5,000 on coffee. It's a scam. And I'll let it roll just for a second so you can kind of get the vibe.
Morning necessity, a simple utilitarian delivery mechanism for caffeine intended to jumpstart the workforce into a semi-consciousness. But somewhere along the line, we decided that wasn't enough. We traded our sanity for a specialty coffee reality that functions less like a culinary interest, more like a high-control secular religion. It's a paradox of scientific rigor and financial masochism. You're doing high-stakes chemistry to the second decimal point just to feel awake. This is the trap. It begins with the...
So as you can see now, you know kind of why I like the guy. It's just very funny. Like he does this one, why do men obsess over toys? I paid $2,000 to hear Spit talking about high-end headphones. This is the one I think you guys will love. It's called "You Are Not John Wick: The EDC Trap."
You're not going to stop me from buying natural light. All right.
I think you personally attacked Hunter over here.
Or you got this one: "Stop building gaming PCs you are not playing." You are not, this one's for well, Brenlee was a photographer, but I think you get a kick out of this. One's called "You Are Not a Photographer, You're a Shopper." Why grown men build rolling panic rooms.
Don't judge my rolling panic room.
I see one that I feel attacked by.
The carbon
the
fiber
grill?
light. Oh, the sad reason men babysit meat at 3 a.m. No, this is the one I love. Paying $150K to poop in a plastic bucket. Or dressed for Everest to sit in an office. The pathetic delusion of the Rolex. This was a good one with the Rolex cult. And then this one was him basically attacking sneakerheads.
I have a really good channel for like judging people based on calibers or such that they use. And he does a bunch of videos on it.
Who is it?
Sharpshooter. And he's real funny, a little bit of accent, but there's like, this is your shotgun and what it says about you. And it'll judge people for the Kel-Tec, and then it's like your grandpa's Mossberg. Like,
does he have a video where he talks about what your EDC or concealed carry says about you?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. That is fucking funny.
Now I'm interested. What did he say that your Brenlee says about you?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. His everyday concealed carry kind of hit me a little bit when he went in on CZ.
Yep. And don't you judge my Brenlee.
Hey, I'm not judging. I just wanted to know what the creator had to say about it. That's it.
If it makes you feel better, I just bought a new Taurus.
Which one did you go with?
A Deputy 357 6-shooter.
Nice.
You see his eyes light up when you ask that.
The one I always wanted, and I had a chance to buy one at for $600, and I should have. I always liked the 357 7-shot Raging Bull.
Okay.
Not a carry one, but a good one to have if you're on a ranch. Especially because I have literally seen Razorback boars take a 9mm and just be like, "Bitch, that didn't do shit."
Yes.
I kind of went on a rampage last week and picked up a few new pieces to add to the collection, so I can't be trusted at Academy.
Yeah, I think I ran out of fingers counting, all the shit you bought at Academy.
No, you know what's going to kill you? When I was working for Black Rifle, I had an active account that I could have gotten 35% off any Staccato. Yeah. I could have gotten 35% off anything from Trigicon, Night Force. We had so many 30% offs from different companies.
You're hurting his soul.
In the same group chat for years, Wolf.
Yeah.
I feel betrayed.
Well, you got to remember when you met me, I'd already been laid off from them.
Fair. When we finally met in person.
Yeah, and Brenlee, when he knew me when I was working there, neither one of us ever had money to invest to buy some of the stuff using it. You got to remember, back then that was when Staccato first started. So you're looking at like the starting price was $2,500 back then. They didn't make any of the $1,000 models they make now.
Yeah,
because they were small time. That was the beginning of their whole operation.
Now I am making a strange switch back to Ruger after years of just seeing Ruger as like because they do those $600 starter rifles. Mm-hmm. You get it. I got one of the $600 rifles, but their precision line for 22. I grabbed a 22 Magnum. One of the nicest triggers I've ever felt on a bolt action for less than $800.
Doesn't shock me. Ruger, for the most part, always made great products.
Yeah.
There were just certain lines you wanted to stay away from, but all the other ones you never heard complaints about.
Yep.
One of the best rifles I ever fired was the Mini 14.
Yep. I've noticed
it never failed, no matter what my dad and I threw at it. It never ever failed.
Yeah. I've realized that with the podcast with you guys, if you're talking about coffee and movies, like I'm like, yeah, guys, I have a Keurig. And then anything on like I'm on that tech, firearms, EDC, gardening. I'm like, hey guys, we
go out. That's the funny thing. We go in and about everything. I didn't really want this show. The only thing that ties this show as a solidity is the coffee aspect of it, and even then, it's
kind of more caffeine
with other people. Yeah, it's more just all of us drinking coffee and enjoying, and we do the coffee tech stuff every once in a while, and something comes down the pipe. Like I can actually take time to set up and do a demonstration.
Yep.
So.
Hey guys, don't forget to start to get in your stock and rip it again.
Oh yeah. When I start doing my barbecue segments.
So
come on, I love it, Hunter.
All right. So what of the new shows that have come out in like the last 2 months or so have either one of y'all seen?
Let me pull up my Crunchyroll.
Okay. Well, like on mainstreaming, any one of y'all caught Daredevil Born Again?
Nope.
So I caught the most of the first season.
Okay.
I got kind of bored with it, honestly.
Okay, so I will tell you right now, it is not moving in any way the pace of when Netflix had the show.
Yeah.
It is changed so much. They have killed off almost most of the good male side characters and replaced them with girl power.
I mean, they killed off Foggy. I mean, what the hell?
They killed off Foggy. They killed off Kingpin's right-hand man, Wesley. They killed off Ben Urich and replaced him with his niece, BB. And she's insufferable and stupid.
One thing I'll say, I watched the first 10 minutes.
Son is in it, and he can't act for shit.
I watched the first 10 minutes of the second season. And I got to say, he kind of goes hard. In that shipping container.
There are parts. The fight scenes when they do get into a final fight are good because it's the same fight choreographer. But you'll notice that the angle and the way they're posing it sometimes in some of the later episodes, you can tell they don't have the same director because it doesn't have that gritty vibe. Like I know anybody that watched the Netflix version of Daredevil, nobody forgets that fucking one continuous shot hallway fight.
Oh yeah,
that just went down flights of stairs nonstop.
Well, I mean that's when you had all the grittiness. You had Daredevil doing the gritty. You had Jessica Jones, which was just super dark, just in general. Yeah, I mean you had.
The only good thing about Daredevil is we do know by the end of this season, Jessica Jones is showing back up, and it is Kristen Ritter playing her.
Okay.
Luke Cage is returning. All of them are returning in some form or fashion. How we don't know. But yeah, I think the biggest mistake they make, killing fucking Foggy, so you don't have that dynamic between him and Matt Murdock. You don't have the lawyer scenes anymore, which is what even the comic was kind of set it apart. And Kingpin is no longer Kingpin. He is Cuckpin. The people around him are more afraid of his wife than him.
Yeah.
The guy that crushed a guy's head in with a car door now just sits there and takes it. And cries. A lot.
Oh, he cries?
Yes, the Kingpin now cries. Yeah.
I feel like I just watch weird shows compared to you guys. Yeah, like
All right, what about The Boys, since it's on the final season?
I've only watched the first season.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped kind of after the second.
Okay.
It was kind of the same shit, over
All right,
and
out
over.
of the comic book stuff, either one of y'all watched The Pit?
The medical one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. With
Yes,
y'all a while.
I loved it. The first season was awesome, especially like all the time I spent in medical. Like watching that was like reliving walking into an ER.
Have you
The
caught any of
second
the second
season is doing really good too.
The second season just dropped the final episode, so all 15 are out, and it's I think even parts of it are as good as the first, and some parts are better.
I have to sit down and watch it. I didn't even know another season was out. I do the thing where I binge the entire first season, and then all of a sudden, a year later, I'm like, wait, they made 2 more seasons of this? And then it's binging.
And then that's all you do.
Yeah. That's all I'm watching on my weekly flights.
Yeah. On anime end, so far, I'm caught up on Free Ren. I've caught up on the first 2 episodes dropped of The Beginning at the End.
Okay.
Which is really good.
Yes, that was good.
I'm all caught up on Sentenced to Be a Hero.
Okay.
And I'm rewatching because one of the girls at the vet clinic and I were talking about it, and I realized it had been so long since I had watched it. I am restarting from the beginning, Kill la Kill.
Okay. Have you seen anything on Scooped Up by an S-Rank Adventurer yet?
I started the first one. I had to go to work, so it's in my watch list. I just haven't gotten to getting into it.
Progressively, it gets so much better, and it's not because there's been a lot of isekais that have come out over the last few weeks, like but that one's good. The Jack of All Trades, Party of None, is a non-isekai but really good story base.
Yeah,
and
does that one have a second season now?
Not yet. I don't know if it's been announced, but it's lined up for one. There's no way they can't. Yeah. They can keep that going. I started watching Black Lagoon again.
That's what's on my list to rewatch. So Entity, I can kind of hear you. Give The Pit a try because it literally is filmed. You're watching every hour of their 15-hour shift each day. Each episode is an hour of their shift. And considering that it's in an ER, it literally just keeps rolling and it never stops. It never gets boring. It is just, and it is graphic as fuck. Like they show probably the most graphic depictions of actual injuries and surgeries and surgical procedures. Like there are doctors that have been trying to rip the show a new one and they watch it and they're just like, yeah, I got no complaints.
Yeah.
The anime release, The Witch, Warrior, Princess, and the Barbarian King are very good. I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw, or I should say, I didn't watch it, but I saw that it was there. But overall, I have been heavily disappointed with the amount of new isekai that are coming out. There's one on Crunchyroll, there's one on High Dive, and then that's it. I mean, you got one other on Crunchyroll that's getting the second season. You know, the one you just mentioned, the beginning of the end, right? That was really good.
Reincarnated as a Slime. Yeah, I think it's 3 episodes or 2 episodes in on that new season. It's getting pretty interesting. Then again, that's a series that never kind of didn't stop picking up pace in different ways. Out of an old one, I just rewatched all of again that I hadn't watched in a while is Desert Punk.
Oh, okay. The first episode for season 2 of I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World 2, the one where he was like the overweight, bullied kid.
Okay,
went to the other world.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Did you watch the second season one?
I haven't watched it. I'm scrolling through.
I think it's just a one-off EP because there hasn't been a new one.
So
yeah. Because it hasn't shown a third episode or something like that this season.
I haven't watched this one. Have either one of y'all, because people around me keep talking about the damn thing, have either one of y'all watched Campfire Cooking in Another World?
Oh my God, yes. It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah,
since I'm hearing that from you guys now too, I've got it. It's on the watch list. I just haven't watched it. But I hadn't asked any of you guys.
It's very wholesome. It's very wholesome, but it's good.
So it's like Delicious in Dungeon then.
Another really wholesome cooking one, Solo Camping for 2.
Okay. I think that when I searched for Campfire that came up.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Hunter. You were on a kick
Yeah.
with that one in particular.
Yes.
Hunter, I'm excited for Saga of Tanya the Evil new
Yes.
season.
Tanya the Evil.
Yes,
just
that's a good one.
Yes.
The meanest, tiniest person ever with a gun. That was good. There is a new one. It's on its third episode. It's sitting at 4.3 stars, and I was thinking about looking at it. It's Needy Girl Overdose. In a world where likes are currency and every viewer is a judge, OMG Kawaii Angel, also known as K Angel, is determined to become the ultimate internet angel.
Think
That's
about
right.
where they got that.
I did see that simulcast.
Think about where they
show
got
up.
that idea from.
Yeah.
The first season of the
Yeah,
Orville,
beneath
they
her
visited a
pastel.
planet, remember, where we could like or dislike something. If your
Yeah.
dislikes went too far down, they killed you.
That was such a
Well,
good
they didn't tell you,
episode.
they wiped your brain,
Yeah,
basically.
the like chemical attack that they did.
Yeah.
That was a great episode of the Orville, by the way.
Dude, all of the Orville was great. They
So
fuck
good.
making new Star Trek. Just make the goddamn Orville. It was perfect.
Yeah, really, just
Bring back
take
the
Orville and stick it in Star Trek, and then that was what
Oh, I heard
Stardust Academy was.
Somebody interviewed Jonah Hill recently and asked him again about making a second Superbad, and he finally admitted he has a plan for a second Superbad.
Really?
They won't film it until they're in their 70s or 80s, and it's going to be about them being super bad in a retirement home after their wives die.
I'm still waiting for Spaceballs 2 to come out.
We all are.
It
I
is.
want it so
We
bad.
have it. That's going to be in the trailers. I do have some stuff for that. Yes, I do. So Entity's been bringing up an anime that isn't out yet that
Petals
I've
of
got on my list now.
Reincarnation.
Petals of Reincarnation. So the whole
yes.
premise of the show is the world
I
where
literally
people are
have it up on
reincarnated,
my.
and basically a lot of the people that are getting reincarnated are some less than nice dictators from human history.
Reincarnated.
Yeah, don't read those
so-
names.
Oh,
Don't read those
Yeah,
names. We're live.
don't read the names, but no, there's 3 episodes out. The next one releases in 4 days. It's on High
So wait,
Dive.
but they're already out?
Yeah, 3 of them are on High Dive.
On High Dive. Okay, well, good thing I've got High Dive.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm bringing up High Dive before I forget about that.
Now, have you guys seen the Atelier Master one? Not the White Hat Atelier Master.
No.
Let me see. Let me pull up the actual name of it.
So while y'all are doing that, I'll talk about one that I'm rewatching. The Black Summoner. All the episodes are out. That one's really good.
The Unaware Atelier Meister.
Oh,
Super
yes.
good. Yeah, super good. And almost in sync as that one got popular and started coming out, we got Atelier Riser, which is a whole nother magic anime, and then Witch Hat Atelier. So it's like the Unaware Atelier Master came out, and it almost
That's right. It
opened the
wasn't it
gate.
like that kid that was just like, "Hey, I'm just
I'm
know,
from
I-
a town in the woods.
down in the
and
woods."
Gate season 2, but Gate season 2, the only thing I'm sad about is I really would have loved to see some more with like Rory Mercury, the JSDF, all
On
of them,
another
how
note,
they were getting around.
If you want to see some really funny, funky, like Skinamax shit, type Petals in search on Amazon.
I'm good.
The movies that
No, I'm
follow
good.
with that. Yeah.
But
Okay, Amazon.
but Gate season 2 goes to the water. So you're no longer with the JSDF.
Wait,
on
Gate
land.
season 2's out?
Gate season 2 is coming out, but Gate season 2 is following the other arc where they're on the ships and everything.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be interesting. And
So it's not even interacting with the other world, really?
Nope. The original IP. Think of it completely separate, which I was upset about because I really wanted a continuation of what we had been watching.
You know what I want to see? I think for a 3rd season is the magic at a regular high school or something like that.
Yep, the irregular at Magic High School.
That's it.
Yep, the one where he was the Silver, the mysterious programmer that made all the
Yeah,
demons.
like he made the world's weapons, but he was like secretly like the guy that did
just
that.
a teenager with no emotions from experimenting done on him from his
Yeah,
mother.
and then turns out he's like, was it like a strategic class magician or some shit?
Yes. And the sister has a real thing for her brother.
I forgot about that part. I just
Yep.
Dude,
like,
there's a lot of animes
Yeah.
that go with that. It's like, oh my god.
hey, the
Hori
Japanese are weird. We loved them after we did the thing, and
We've always known they're weird. They're the only place where you can buy certain women's items in vending machines.
Yeah. Now, if you want romance anime, Horimiya. I loved Horimiya. We've got season 2 out for Horimiya. That was just all in all a really good anime with a good set of comedy and like a slice of life romance type of deal. It was a really good watch.
it was in that same vein, and I didn't want to believe it because I kept hearing like everyone's like, "Oh, this is really good. This is really good," and I'm like, "That's not really my thing." My Dress Up Darling.
It's not bad. It's
not bad. It was a lot better than you anticipated it being.
If you want something a little older, Shuffle.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
So
ever heard of
Entity's
that.
asking goes, Entity said, I can't remember the name, but it's an anime where the MC is the only human at a demon school and he has blue hair.
Yes.
Oh,
He got adopted by the devil.
Yeah, by the devil.
And he puts demon scent on him so he can blend in.
That's right. And he wears like devil horns or something.
Horns on him and everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Demon Academy. Let me look. It's got demon in the name. No, that's Demon King Daimo. That one's good.
Yeah, that one was good.
That's the problem, man. There's so much fucking shit to try to follow and watch out there that's actually really good.
Demon Lord Retry was really good. Tales of Wedding Rings, a little weird, but not bad.
Yeah, the Demon Lord retry, that was hilarious, especially once it got to the dragon portion.
Harem in a Labyrinth of Another World was funny to me. No, there's a lot of promising stuff coming out. I really like the isekai stuff we've got, but if I'm looking for something old, a little bit of romance, Shuffle. The arcs in it are good, because I just can't deal with Rosario Vampire anymore because I just don't like that werewolf episode.
I did not watch that one, but it's funny that you're really into the isekais like I am. So that'll be good, and I've pretty much gone through all of them at one point or another.
I bet Entity plays World of Warships Legends.
With saying he wants more naval anime, probably.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy that we
feel attacked.
It's crazy that we have so much coming out in just the last month and a half to the next 2 months. It's almost like Crunchyroll's like, okay, we need to get people subscribing again.
Yeah,
for longer than a month.
Yeah,
at the same time,
Thunder Naval. There you go.
Yeah, it's like the spring season though is their like rebuilding area. Their rebuilding season where they're just like, hey, we've got some good things, but like, hey, we're gonna promise y'all a lot of shit in the fall and in the summer. Coming back around. The next year.
Did you ever check out To Be Hero X?
No, I haven't heard of it.
You might want to check it out. The story's good. The premise is different. And on top of it, the animation is really goddamn good.
I know.
Same with Lord of Mysteries. Lord of Mysteries is really good.
I know Netflix, surprisingly enough, is coming out with some good stuff too nowadays.
Yeah, especially movies. They don't really pump the movies they're turning out, but they've had some pretty crazily good ones.
Hubie's Halloween was really good. I had to go in. It's an Adam Sandler movie.
I think I skipped that one because the trailer that they released for it was not it's one of those that the trailer was not good.
No, the trailer wasn't good, but the movie itself, not bad. I really enjoyed it.
The last one I saw, besides Happy Gilmore 2, that he was in that was actually a lot better than anticipated was that Gym one. Gem something or another, where he's like a gem store owner.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, you're talking Uncut Gems.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most darkest films he's ever made.
Yeah,
Is that one?
Did it very good.
No, he did really good. So Entity Pit I watched to be Hero X. I don't really like it. I wish they focused more on X and not do the different story thing. Yeah, that was kind of the biggest complaint from what I understand. The next season is supposed to be, like, if you look at the way they ended it, that's where they're going to go more into X and all of that. Also, Hunter
he plays Azure Lane.
Azure Lane.
Oh, God.
That's on you guys. I have no clue what that is. And by the way, I don't think I want to know. Is it a gotcha game?
No.
Okay.
It's
okay. Good.
Let me read you a synopsis about Azure Lane while you guys continue talking. Let me pull this up.
Remember, we're on YouTube.
Yep. So imagine anime girls dressed like anime girls
right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
On ships.
So basically what you're saying is it's naval battles with good boob physics.
Yeah. Physics are on point.
For the plot, guys, for the plot.
For the plot. So kind of hop back in. We need to, just like we were talking about, just doing an anime dedicated episode. Because there's just so much.
I feel like every week there's something new coming out.
Well, not even new, just discussing the old shit. Like, I've seen so many lists where it's like, these are the 30 anime you need to see. And I'm sitting there watching, it's like, okay. Yeah, you left a few that should have been.
You guys left out original Trigun.
Yeah.
Yeah, or leaving out Gurren Lagann.
Let's see.
I
think I would know something about original Trigun.
Yeah.
I've got a quarter of my body covered in it. I've got above the monitor bashing knives as revolvers.
Yeah, I've got the 7 Deadly Sins tattoos. The first season was good.
Honestly, I am actually I'm liking Trigun Stargazer.
Really? Is it good? Should I watch it?
It's really good. It is literally taking off right after the Battle with Knives, like a year after that. Okay. And it explores more. I'm not going to give any good points away, but the ending of the last episode tells you everything. They're still on planet, Trigun. They're on the desert planet. And out of nowhere, everything lights up and the ships of Earth have arrived. And nobody's happy about it.
My thing is, as much as everyone hates on the live action anime adaptations, like Death Note, I want another season of live action Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Okay. I'll put it. This is my take.
Finally, I've got another one.
Right, hold on. Let me tell you. Death Note was not bad. The problem with Death Note is they left a lot out. They changed things they shouldn't have changed, and they tried to condense what should have been 2 movies into 1.
Yep.
It should have been a series. It should have been a minimum 6 episode, hour-long series.
Yeah.
Because he was the perfect fucking voice for the Shinigami.
Yes.
Perfect fucking voice. Nailed it. The look of him was fucking perfect.
Yeah, everything about it was.
Now, as for Bebop, I don't dislike any of the casting. I thought the casting was good. I thought we didn't get enough of each person to fully develop their stories, especially Valentine's. We didn't get enough of her thing.
Yeah.
They waited to the end to give us Ed, which they shouldn't have fucking done. They tried to condense the entire main overarching story of Bebop, the first season, into just 1 season of the show with less episodes. Big fucking mistake. And adding all that family drama bullshit with Jet destroyed Jet's character.
Yep.
Other than that, the feel, the vibe, the look, the fucking music was perfect. But the changes they made by calling him the name of the main bad guy's name in the original show, the little changes they made, they didn't need to make. Now, could they have course corrected all of that if they got a second season? Quite possibly. And I did not dislike how they made Ed look, but we didn't get enough of Ed to see if Ed was Ed.
Entity's on something. Live action Black Lagoon.
No, it'd be a good one.
That would be good. But yes, Hunter, you hit on the point that I bring up alone. I'm the lone vanguard on this. The saying that the live action adaptation of both One Piece and wow, I just forgot the name of what we were talking about.
Hey, at
Bebop.
least you can watch the live
Bebop.
adaptation of One Piece in a few
Yeah.
days instead.
Yeah,
of years.
those adaptations I think were better than their
Yeah.
anime originals.
Well, the
because
best part about One
because it
Piece
gets rid
is-
of the fever dream. And so
Yeah.
it's a soapbox I'm always on and talk about. So
My-
it's good to
my-
have somebody else that thinks kind of the
Hunter,
same way.
we talked about this. Did you know that they did announce for One Piece, we're going to get a season every year now?
Oh, nice.
They've sped up production now that all the big sets are made and all the major casting for the next couple arcs. So basically, it's set to film for 10 seasons, so a new season every year.
Not bad.
That way the characters don't age out super bad. You're actually going to be aging with the 1 to 2 year time gaps that happen
In the
everything.
series.
And it's going to coincide to where season 10 will drop shortly after the anime does its final run.
There you go.
I mean, our last episode that we did was all about that, where we
Well, you heard of what? This is the most, in my opinion, gangster thing. Do you know that Oda literally wrote down what the One Piece is,
no.
put it in a bottle, and threw it in the fucking ocean? The sewing of the One Piece is somewhere out there.
I swear it's going to be
offense, but
something.
fuck One Piece, I'm watching 1,000 episodes plus the fandom room anime for me.
Dude.
No, it is if you're going to get into the anime, it is an ungodly investment.
yeah.
And the fandom is kind of, the fandom for One Piece is literally, they could be as cool, but at the same time as goddamn annoying as the Naruto fan base.
Yeah. My soapbox.
I don't need to see
Jormungand.
fat Namis at conventions.
My
What's your soapbox?
Jormungand. Older anime about a child
Okay,
soldier.
walk us through it. Walk us through it.
All right, so you come in on this child soldier working for an arms dealer, and it goes through his whole story, how he got into this, like the combat zones he was in, like all the soft people working as PMCs for these arms dealers as security, and like the little intricacies. There's some comedy, some weird romance, but overall it is good. It is based off of the world serpent, Jormungand, and they're trying to develop this satellite system to launch it as this arms dealer's goal to have something over the entire world, to be the world serpent.
Yeah, so it says Jormungand is a Japanese manga series by Kotaro Takahashi about a young charismatic arms dealer named Koko Hekamitar and her team of elite bodyguards, including a child soldier named Jonah who despises weapons. The story follows their globe-trotting exploits in the illegal arms trade, blending action, dark humor, and a deeper overarching plot involving Koko's secret's plan to end the global conflict through technological disruption. And it had 2 seasons, aired in 2012, and it is on Crunchyroll.
Yep, I would all. Entity
I'm adding
brought
that
up
one
a
right
point.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Entity. He puts Jormungand on par with Black Lagoon, and I agree.
On another note of one that would make a good live action, the original Trigun.
The original Trigun, yeah.
And half the sets
Jormungand
are
is
already
not
out there in
on-
the desert. You could use literally the Tombstone set and all the sets from Yellowstone
Yep.
from the 1903 Yellowstone series. And if you think about it, the original Trigun, if you keep the characters accurate, you're not going to need a lot of CGI. Most of it is going to be, you can do it in physical costumes and physical effects. I always wanted to see a live action Trigun. There is a cosplay I always wanted to build because of my size; it'd be perfect for it. But the elaborateness of the cosplay would be a hell of an ordeal. I always wanted to build a full functioning Gatlin spinning Manev the Gaul.
I mean, you're kind of friends with the group of people that could make it happen.
Oh, I know. It's just time. Time is the one thing I don't have at the time.
The next addition to my garage is actually about to be a drill press and a MIG welder. So
Nice.
That's just a skip and a jump away.
I'm not getting a full metal lathe and putting it in the garage, Walrus.
No, you want to know what's going to piss you off?
Yeah, almost there.
So
almost
what's
there.
you know what's going to piss you off?
Yep. Muscle Money and Casper Team is worth it entity.
Yeah. I have in my in the closet those 4 55-inch planar monitors. That basically, when they replaced the one at Brenlee's work, they said, "Anybody want these?" And we took them. He had them on Craigslist for a little while. A guy contacted him and wanted him to trade for what he had, but we didn't take the trade because we had nowhere to put it. Now I wish we had taken the trade and put it in a storage unit, because what he wanted to trade him for it was a CNC plasma cutter, the full big metal industrial table.
Why does no one call me? Why does no
we
one
didn't know
call
you.
me?
This was fucking
This was
5 years
before
ago.
all of it, I
4
guess.
years ago.
Is-
This was like I was still in a wheelchair when this happened.
Yeah.
And that's what the problem was. I wheeled out into the garage. I was like, I got too much shit. We'd have to move and find a place to put it because he didn't have a garage at that time. He was at the old apartment.
Yeah.
So it was one of those like, God, neither of us can afford, $220 a month on a storage facility right now because it would take a big one to house that damn thing.
Yeah. I'm about to do a high voltage plug and everything in the garage.
Oh, 220?
Heroic Age and Blue Gender. Yes.
Heroic Age, I don't remember. Blue Gender, I do.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
What was the one with the guy, the military freak that has to go into high school? It's the mech enemy. It's not Gurren Lagann. It's the Full Metal Panic.
Yeah, Full Metal
Yes.
Panic was fantastic.
You know one that just finally came onto streaming, and I hadn't watched it in forever? Macross Plus. You want to talk about old school? The one that literally is what started most of the mecha anime.
Really?
You remember? You ever heard the story of how Hasbro got sued by an anime company when they created the Transformer character Jetfire because it replicated an anime. The anime that sued him was Macross Plus.
Oh.
So basically, the whole mechs that turn into what look like F-14 fighters, that's Macross Plus.
Okay. World Trigger. Entity brought up another one.
Yes. World Trigger is
Trigger.
very good. Very good.
I figure I'd just do the comments thing because I have it just up on my computer at the side.
Here you go. This is Macross Plus.
Oh, yeah.
And the
No
anime,
bots yet on Rumble.
Basically, this was like the anime and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Bebop. Why are you showing me Bebop? There it is.
Why does it give me Earth Defense Force vibe?
Well, it's old. I mean, Macross Plus, let me see, came out.
Dragon Pilot? You guys hear about that one? Dragon Pilot? Google it is.
So Macross Plus came out in 94.
Dragon Pilot, Hisane and Masutan. Oh, okay. That is wild, but okay.
Okay, Hunter, what you're looking at, you see the little button below that has the monitor with the plus sign?
Yes.
Click it, hit screen share, and you'll be able to find the screen you're seeing, and it should bring it up.
All right.
Make sure your tabs are sanitized.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
No,
Here
all
we go.
hentai's already been scrubbed for the night.
Yeah, exactly. See, Shuffle episode 1.
That's on the other monitor.
All right,
okay.
here we go. I forget. I got to add it. So
this is Dragon Pilot. And it's just this picture for me. It's just 1 second. I got to clean my plane's mouth real quick. That looks interesting. You see a 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, 4 out of 5 on Common Sense. It's on Netflix.
Huh.
So you were talking about Jormungand being on Crunchyroll. They have the title on there, but they don't actually have the episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
It just showed me that it had it.
Here, I'll show you.
We're all like, all right, so we know we have this podcast thing, but now we started talking about animes and
Well, it's kind of what our show does. Like,
Yeah.
especially if we don't have like full on topics to kind of go into. That's weird. I thought it's showing it to me.
Yeah, here, I got the screen up for you. Yeah, videos aren't available. They've got the synopsis here, but that's about it.
We'll have to find.
And that's weird because Crunchyroll's even search says stream Yarmingun on Crunchyroll.
Are you on a VPN right now, Walrus?
No, I'm not.
Check my.
That might
phone.
be
The next option.
It's a great segue in for our sponsor. I mean, we don't have one yet.
NordVPN.
No.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raycon.
no. I would never
Raycon.
I've already been offered Raid, and I was like, no.
Okay, so Netflix.
I literally sent them. Thank you for the offer. I respectfully decline. I only will put stuff on our show that I would play or use myself, and your program is not one of them.
Who knows? I might have played it.
Nah, I'm not going to be one of those people that shills for that. 90% of people that put that up there don't play that fucking thing. That's like half the people that pump Raycons never fucking wear them. Look at all the photos these people post. You don't ever see those in there a year.
Are Raycons good?
I've had a pair of them, and they're mediocre.
I've heard
they're
that
not bad. They're useful, but
yeah. Where I've heard is their claim to battery life is not true, and their noise canceling tech is not that great.
Okay.
You look at the price that they're asking for them. You can actually just go on to like eBay and get a better audiophile, like approved in-ear device, slightly used or open boxed for the same price, and you're going to be happier with it.
yeah, I'd gotten a pair when they kind of first came out, first kind of came to the scene, and they were like, I don't know, $50.
Yeah, they've gone up since then.
Mm-hmm.
The Gathering Adventure is very good entity. I watched that one.
Which
that
one?
Was solid. The Gathering Adventurer.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If we did a show just on anime, it'd probably be like a 4-hour show, and we still wouldn't get through everything.
No. Oh, because then we'd also have Shark involved, and then it would get even longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does it with the crazy shit that we wish he had never suggested and made us watch.
What are you talking about? Redo
I'm not even say the name. He made me watch some goddamn anime that's on Crunchyroll, and literally after watching literally only 10 minutes into the first goddamn episode,
so that's
I
like half
literally
an
messaged
episode.
him. It's like, what the fuck did you make me watch? Why am I watching this? And why do I feel like I need to take a shower to watch the stain of this off of me?
There are shows that you don't watch around other people.
Yeah.
Or suggest to them.
Yeah. However, I will tell you, my nightmare show is Redo. My nightmare show.
Oh no, Redo the Healer is freaking horrific.
Yeah, that's
like I literally question like
reviews.
Oh,
reviewers. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Right.
We're getting derailed on that one.
Yeah. So we'll talk about Redo for a second. I came across that because I forgot what I was watching. They threw it in the list. But if you take out the bad aspects of it, it's actually a good show in the sense of the idea of somebody coming back with all their memories and fucking with everybody that fucked them over.
Yes.
I kind of like. I was not prepared for the rest. I was not prepared for the fact that H-Dive literally shows damn near close to the uncensored version. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not watching this anymore.
When I originally watched it is when High Dive had the uncensored version.
Oh, God. I don't even want to know what it's blacking out on this or cutting. You can tell the one they're showing now, they black out a good portion, but they're also editing a lot out. You can see that by the timestamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's literally the H word.
Yeah.
It is the H word. No, the one that Brenlee made me watch was not that bad. It was just sheerly the idea and premise of it, and it was Dance in the Vampire Bund.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm watching. I'm like, okay, this character's getting naked, whoopee-doo, and then you realize, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, and then I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh no, Entity, why? Hunter, back when I put
No.
chat, me and
Oh
my
no. No.
Ugh.
What you're saying is that you were watching and some of your friends, there was a reason their character quit moving.
Oh, why in VR chat? Ugh.
I'm assuming this was probably back in the nice 2-year extended vacation.
Oh boy, is there another segment here, Wolf?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah. We need to transition there.
So out of anime, out of live action stuff, have y'all what other stuff? Anything new you guys have seen?
The new Anaconda movie from Jack Black. I watched it on the plane the other day, and honestly, I loved it.
I got to get past the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes for me was just Jack Black being too much Jack Black, and I was like, please tell me this is not going to be the whole fucking film.
We didn't know what it was. We
found out the hard way. Entity, I am pretty assuming one of your friends knew. They just didn't.
Yeah, whoever suggested it.
The judgment stays because you watched the whole season.
Okay, so after Jack Black being Jack Black with the whole, wedding director trying to do something that's stupid, and why would you pay him? Does it get better?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give it a retry. I'll watch it tomorrow. I got nothing on my plate for tomorrow.
Still stupid, but there is a whole
It's Rudd and
story
Jack Black. You kind of know it's going to be dumb.
Yeah, but there's a whole story in the jungle. You'd like it.
Okay. What about you, Walrus?
It was that one with what Alan was that Richardson or whatever? Where
Alan Richardson?
Yeah.
What, War Machine?
I think so. Yeah, War Machine. I watched that recently. Everything else has pretty much kind of been either been something that we've already said, or just kind of being into anime or rewatching stuff.
Yeah, see, I have one thing I do watch a lot of stuff mainly because I have a good amount of time before I start, and I'm in a warehouse waiting on fucking slow people to show up, so I got a lot of time sometimes.
Yeah. I don't get my electronics most of the day.
All right, so we'll hop into our main subject for the night, which is Something Rotten and YouTube Comes, which is my little play on YouTube being fuckery using the old Something Wicked This Way Comes. So to start some weird stuff in YouTube, Wizard of the Coast has decided to create their own official D&D channel solely to basically kick to the curb people like Critical Role because let's face it, Critical Role is still playing D&D, but they're playing their own variations of it now because the new Wizard of the Coast versions fucking suck. So that's the first part. So we talked about this a little while ago. What's your thoughts on that? I think it's going to bomb horribly because why would you want to watch the asshats who have destroyed D&D play D&D when you've got plenty of creators out there playing D&D that people actually like?
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch Critical Role to begin with, so it's like it's no skin off my back. But I mean, I get their premise on it, right?
I watch a different D&D group. What's that one that does the animated shorts of their campaign?
Oh, are you talking Node?
The like Gorbach.
Oh, I don't. I've probably come across it. Shark would be able to tell you in a second.
There's a gorilla in the woods. There's a gorilla in the woods.
What was that one that was on Amazon?
That's Critical Role.
Yeah.
Is it?
You're talking Legend of Vox Machina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Critical Role. Yeah, so they have Legend of Vox Machina, and then they have the Mighty Nine.
Okay.
Yes. Those were
so I've watched Vox Machina, but not the other.
Yeah, Legend of Mighty Nine just had its first season finish. and the next season of Vox Machina should be coming out pretty soon. So they're kind of staging them so where one ends, the next one will kind of pick up. So there's no kind of large dead time between the two.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all Critical Role. That's all based off of their campaign characters. I mean, it was only inevitable that they do it. Every one of them are voice actors. So it makes sense.
But what's going to happen now that they're gone?
Well, they're not gone. Basically, it's just that Wizard of the Coast, they're in a sense trying to subvert them and all the other creators to push their new versions of their new iterations of the game.
Okay, so they're all still with Critical Role, but they're also doing their own stuff. Okay.
Well, no.
I thought it was just a mass exodus.
No. What happened is Wizards of the Coast is the people that put out. They own D&D. All of the game manuals and everything. That's Wizard of the Coast. Well, the last couple of iterations of the game manuals with the new rules, nobody's playing them. The older D&D people fucking hate them. So Critical Role, who was their biggest supporter of always adding the new shit into their campaigns, a while back quit. They kept playing D&D, but they played, and then now Critical Role and some of these other creators are creating their own campaign rules, their own guidebooks to go by. So Wizard of the Coast was pissed off about that. So now they're creating their own D&D channel, thinking magically all these people are just going to come flock to it because it's Wizard of the Coast, not realizing we don't fucking like you fuckers, which is why everybody quit buying your fucking books. So they're also the ones that were like content striking channels and trying to sue people.
Yeah, I remember we brought that up multiple times during this.
Yeah. I like how the character in Vox looked like, one of the characters does have a big Kratos vibe.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It totally couldn't have been inspired by that.
No.
What? Nerd culture inspiring other nerd culture? That doesn't sound real.
I just like seeing nerd culture becoming mainstream. I mean,
I do too.
We've got the people that got bullied in high school. Now they have Amazon shows or, massive brand deals.
So the next one we're going to kind of go into is, this is a video by a documentary channel that goes by the name Gen, Gen. We have showed him before as a content creator spotlight. And he and a bunch of other creators have come out with a bunch of videos. I'll let the intro kind of say what it is. We're not going to watch the whole video because if you want to watch it, it'll be linked in the channel description below. Go check him out. I don't like doing the whole let's watch everybody's shit. Let's just face it. I do not care for review channels. If you're going to talk about something, do it like we do. Show a little bit, then talk about it, give a synopsis of it, give your ideas, and then direct people to watch the original to formulate their own opinions.
Yeah.
That's another thing I forgot to add. Apparently the quartering, his other fuckery lately is he's taking TikTok videos, creating this almost AI looking intro going, what's she going to do with this? Let's see. And then he plays the other person's fucking video and gives no fucking content, gives no transformative content to it at all. He is literally pulling an SS sniper cunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
And he's pumping out 10 to 20 of these a day now. Yeah, so as they now call him, he is no longer the quartering. He has dubbed the name the queefening.
Hey, remember, it's a quiff if it's plural.
There's a good chance at least one of them was quietly sold to private equity. But hold on, how? The creator is still there and the thumbnails look the same, but behind the scenes, the same guys behind Blackstone are now calling the shots for your favorite creator. And unlike an ad read, the creator is under no legal obligation to tell you that the channel quietly changed hands. So really, you actually have no idea whether this channel is bought out too or not. It's not. It turns out it's not slowing down because private equity firms have quietly spent over $4 billion buying YouTube channels. But what's weird is that it's not even really going that great. Early signs are seeing.
So that's the part that got my attention. Not only did they spend $4 billion to buy all this, to $4 billion in under 2 years. That's a lot of content channels. That's a lot of content creators possibly bought. But the fact that the way they did it circumvents, since they are not being advertisers, they don't have to disclose it at all. So Donut, as they're showing it, was one of the first channels this happened to. Donut is indirectly, I believe, I only had a few minutes to look at this up at work. Donut is owned by Vanguard. And literally, fucking Coco Melon, the largest children's network on YouTube, is owned by fucking Blackstone, is owned by BlackRock.
That guy in the clip, that was like the face of Donut for so long.
Yeah.
And this explains why he left. It wasn't just being burned out. He sold out, didn't want to work for those corporate asshats, and left.
Yep.
And all the original guys from Donut, if you think about it, are gone. They all have their own channels now. But the question is, are their own channels their own? Or did they realize by him leaving Donut, the corporate entity paid for the creation of these other channels, because these other channels that they all created exponentially grew in size overnight.
Yeah.
Kind of like I wonder about all the people that have left Linus Tech Tips. They now have channels like Zip Tie Tuning and all these others, and look at the subscriber count in the short time they've been there.
Yep.
And that's what bothers me the most, is that you don't have to disclose it.
Yeah.
So now you have a shady ass investment firm owning your ass, telling you what you can or can't say, what you can or can't pump out, how you got to pump it out, how much you got to pump out. We all know these assholes all have political affiliations one way or another. So you're not going to tell me that now the advertisements you use, what you can say or can't say, isn't going to sway the thoughts and directions of the people watching?
And then it's going to start to shape it's going to start to shape the way that YouTube is.
Well, it already has. That, like, his video goes into explaining why is there so much out there in YouTube, but all of it feels like derivative, boring, generic slop. Like, he goes into the fact that I remember the days when YouTube first started, YouTube's moniker was broadcast yourself. Hence, you are the tube. You are the channel. They dropped that a few years ago without even people noticing or warning them. Like, all it is, and I believe it very truly, I think Jacksepticeye was right when he said people like Mr. Beast have destroyed the platform. As much as I watch the videos and enjoy them because they are dumb shit to enjoy in the background when you have nothing else going on, they are exactly that. There is no substance in it. It does not provide anything to society, and it does not contribute anything. It is just brain-rotted slop done in 8K.
Unfortunately, it's what
Hey,
we're
but
selling.
it's good-looking brain-rotted slop. It's
Yeah.
in 8K.
And when it comes to the kids, my God, just take 10 seconds and watch anything Coco Melon, and that is the biggest fucking brain rot on the planet. There's a reason these iPad kids are literally react like crack cocaine when you take their iPads away. And when they finally go to school, if they're watching an educational program the whole time growing up, why are they so fucking stupid? Like, you talk to any teacher that's in K to 3, they'll tell you that in the last 10 years, if they've been there that long as a teacher, that the first generation of these kids coming in are 10 times worse than any they've ever taught. They have no attention spans. They have no grasp of comprehensive skills. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But it makes sense if these corporate entities own it, and all it is about push it out, push it out, push it out, gain more in that algorithm, make the money, make the money. They don't care.
Yeah, it's all about getting that quick dopamine hit. And
Yeah.
if they're not getting that, then they're not going to pay attention.
And now it's made me look at a lot of these people I've followed for a long time, and I go back and I watch their older videos, and I watch the videos now, and I'm starting to slowly think, did this channel get bought out too? Because 2 years ago, you can now see the shift in direction and how what used to be entertaining and informative has become just trivial crap. And $4 billion, that is a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
When some of these channels are not that big. Like, if you look at the grand spectrum of a thing, a channel that, say, has 10 million people, 10 million followers, you and I both know, and in realistic expectation, you could probably offer $1 million per viewer and get that.
Oh man, I think T-Bone has a good point there.
I'm throwing it up. That's got to be read by others. That must be shared.
I was in the army. Thank you very much. I'm trying the mustache thing now. All right, I'm gonna go sit in the corner and cry now.
It's funny. Like I read that and I looked up at you in the camera and I was just like, oh god. Because in true honesty, if it was a Bush shirt and you had the middle, it'd be navy. Come on.
No, I'm working. I'm working on a. I passed art school. I didn't fail art school, so I got this side.
Well, it's got to be more scraggly if that's the case.
Come on, if you passed art school, you'd have a turtleneck and what's
And a
that
beret
stupid?
or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's not a beret. What's the dumb fucking hat they all wear?
Oh, with a little like stem on it or whatever.
No. It's the one that No Fear made popular in the 90s. It used to be only worn by dumbass golfers.
Oh, that smushed hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a stupid fucking name, but yeah. It's basically it's an even worse beret. Basically.
Hold up, is that a dumb fucking trilby or a dumb?
Is that a trilby? Is that what it's called?
No, it's not. A trilby is just another. It's a smaller version of a dumb fucking fedora.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's the best comment of the night.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like I just got filleted.
Congrats,
so
T-Bone. That was a good one.
My sister told me to shave it off again today too, and I was like, "No, we're trying this."
Oh man.
Oh, that was
Hey,
good.
our link to our Discord is in the channel description, people. Come on, hop on in. We'd love to hear from you. Got ideas, anything you want to share? Just it's a place to hang out and fuck around.
Yeah, and what do you want to see in these videos, right? You know,
And
with
if
that
Discord
coming up-
keeps going the direction it's going and every bit of it is exit it, we will find the alternative. But let's face it right now, for even all of Discord's fuckery, it is the only one that actually works the way it's supposed to, for the most part.
Bringing back TeamSpeak. Let's go start passing out IPs.
It wasn't even, what was the one I don't even remember the one we had back in the day.
It was called a landline telephone.
No. Well, yeah, we had to. No, I'm talking like when the first Call of Duty took off.
This guy
and
had
Soldier
party lines.
Fortune-
What do you mean?
Well, no, I'm generally wondering. Like, I can't remember what the name of that one was. Like back in the original Call of Duty days and the original like Soldier of Fortune video game days. There was it was one of the first voice over internets.
What?
And
AOL?
everybody in there was it Live Speak? Was it like Live Speak?
Maybe because
that might have been
AOL
it.
was a little bit after.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you probably had Tip and Ring.
yeah. All I remember is because anybody that had a mic at that time, which it was funny to say that at that time a mic was a rarity. Hey, I was all for VoIP, man, when it first came out. Like, I don't want people to hear me talk. It's like, dude, the amount of insults I can hurl in 2 seconds with a microphone versus 5 minutes of almost getting killed going is a lot better.
Dude,
The keyboard to click on the bottom of your Xbox.
that Call of
controller.
Duty lobby chat was just insane.
Oh, no, the people that ran the lobby chats were the ones that understood how to do macros. One button push, it was like a paragraph of telling you how to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, nobody could type, and you're just constantly streaming audio. Yeah.
I just wish that
Somebody
in those
wants so much
games they
attention.
had, it wasn't team specific audio. It was area, like they
proximity.
do in DayZ and stuff.
Proximity
Just
chat.
imagine proximity chat and Call
A
of
lot
Duty.
of games are doing that now, or doing the
Yep.
proximity and
Dude.
going back to it doesn't matter what team you're on, you get to do proximity chat.
Star Citizen has proximity. It doesn't work great because
Yeah, it's
they've
not
really
very
not put much into it.
Well,
It's
you're
one of
in
the last
space,
things they're going
sound
to
doesn't
tweak.
travel.
Well, when you're in a station, what I want them to have, like, when you go in as a fleet and you encounter another fleet, you can like broadband ping their communications and overtake it, because I just want to have the Hoist the Colors playing on loudspeaker as we like barrel down on them and unload all the guns just one time. Proximity in ISE is fun. What is ISE?
In station something or another? I don't know.
Somewhere
trying to-
over the rainbow.
In space engagement? I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
No, what's funny on Star Citizen is when you get the new player that somehow turned it on and doesn't know, and you can hear their entire conversation. They're running to go get their ship, and you're like, Shut the fuck up.
The game The Isle.
Oh, The Isle. What do you want?
It reminds me of the early days of Star Citizen when you'd only have like maybe 20 people on an entire server, and everybody was at Port Ollie. And at any given time you'd have like maybe 4 people there. Really.
Yeah.
And then you just show up with like a clan of 6 or something, and then you just start bullying the new player into joining your guild. And then you go like drop them off somewhere and then never pick them back up.
I still remember my first experience with Star Citizen was literally when all you could do was run around your hangar.
Yeah.
I remember 4 block types in Minecraft.
Oh, we're going old school. I remember Pong.
I played Pong.
And ColecoVision.
The Sega CD tied into one of those tiny little VCR TVs you could set on the center console of a Chevy Suburban.
Yep. I remember that.
What blows my mind is you
held up there with bungee cords.
Yeah, I still have a Dreamcast and the memory cards that click into the controllers.
I do too.
For the Dreamcast.
Yep, I have a memory card. It has a bunch of saved games in it, and the biggest file that's on there is the Spawn game, and I still have the Spawn game with all the characters unlocked. That took a while. No, the one that blows my mind is you see all these lists when they make about games. Nobody talks about the TurboGrafx 16 and the Lynx. That was actually the first unit that you could play your games, pop the cartridge out, pop it in your color to go system, and take off. And it doesn't make any of the lists for some reason. And it had some pretty damn good games on it. The Snoopy and the Red Baron game, I remember that one.
I still remember when computers became big in school, when it was like the first push. And it was, all right, guys, we're going to computer lab for this period. Hop on cool math games.
And they were all Macs.
Yeah.
Because the Macs, Apple gave them to the schools for free.
Yep.
And me and my friends were the kids that every time somebody would go down in one of the classrooms, can you fix our fucking computer?
Yep. Or messing around on GarageBand or Google SketchUp like it was a game, and then using it for my job skills in engineering now.
Hey, still one of the hardest games that they ever had on school computers was Oregon
Cube
Trail.
Field.
Oregon Trail, man.
Ugh.
I never made it.
Well, no matter what, you're going to die of dysentery.
Dysentery, or I got washed away in a river.
It was always dysentery.
Always dysentery.
But yeah, so the whole YouTube thing, man, it sucks to see because, man, I don't really care for YouTube when it first started. It was a bunch of dumb fucking people like, I'm a banana and all that crap. But literally, like, YouTube 8 years ago was badass. You had a ton of fucking badass channels. And in the last 2 years, yeah, it's just the beastification and everything in total. And now knowing about this private equity shit, it makes a lot of sense of why what we're seeing is literally just going to shit. Sadly.
Yeah, like the early days of YouTube was like, oh, hey, Johnny's got a school play. Let me video it and then put it out there. And they get 16 views all from his grandma.
Yeah, Oregon Trail being on Xbox is a travesty. I'm sorry. You've got to pull a Commodore 64 out of the garage, blow the dust off, and hope that
you got to play that shit by the streetlights.
But computers have gone so far. Like my new work computer is a $5,000 Microsoft Surface Studio 2 running, 13th gen Intel CPU. I've got a 4050 in there, and I use it to play Vintage Story more than I work, because I also have a whole nother work setup,
which is like the next level of Minecraft.
Look, I have a server.
So we are actually, Walrus, like I said earlier, came up with the idea of doing a rating system for the trailers we watch.
All right.
Okay.
So since we are a coffee infused show and we do go into coffee tech from time to time, I decided to do the 1 through 5 rating in a coffee theme. So these are going to be our rating systems for right now. Okay. Going from 1 to 5, 1 of course being the worst. 1 is gas station decaf.
Hey.
Technically exist, but you regret every second. Lifeless, confusing, and somehow both overdone and overcooked, and makes you question all your life choices. Number 2 in the level is burnt office pot or just office coffee. Left on the heater way too long, there was potential, but now it's just bitter, stale, faintly smells of disappointment. In the middle ground for our movie ratings will be overpriced mediocre latte. Looks good, costs too much, both physically and emotionally. Tastes fine, but you'll forget it in about an hour, but still slightly feel robbed. Next step up, number 4, will be strong cold brew. Smooth, hits hard, keeps you interested. Not perfect, but you definitely considering committing 2 hours of your life to it. And then finally, for the highest movie rating, we will be giving the movie a perfect espresso shot. It is short, intense, and leaves you buzzing with anticipation. You need this movie injected directly into your veins immediately. So those are our future rating systems. They may be tweaked down the line, who knows?
It's
And with that note, we're going into our trailers. All right, our first one for the evening is finally the official trailer for the Hunger Games, Sunrise of the Reaping. For those that don't know, this is the Hunger Games movie that is going to be based off of the Hunger Games that Seamus's character in the original movies won. So Woody Harrelson's character. So hopefully it's better than, Songbird and Snakes or whatever that last fucking one was.
One was so bad.
With Rachel, fuck off. Hope we don't ever see you again except in a porno Zegler. That's all she's good at. She's good to look at. Other than that, she's fucking annoying. And the reason I say she'd be good in adult films is because she can't say anything stupid because her mouth will be too busy. Yes, I went there.
Allegedly.
Hamish Abernathy. I bet I know a thing or two about you. You love her and she loves you. Only love. But now, you are on your own.
Welcome to the second quarter.
I was about to say it's given real Hunger Games vibes because I didn't remember what the movie was.
Wow.
Well, so far...
All right, so that's where we're starting.
That's where we're starting. This one looks better than the last one did. This one, the way they're filming it, the color palette, everything, it feels
I was
like
going to say the same.
Original films.
Oh,
Get you later, Entity. Good to see you again, man.
Also, Oregon Trail like a daisy would be a good idea.
I could see that would work.
Yep.
You gotta stay by it.
You have no idea what's in store for you. Twice the number of tributes, twice the glory.
Presentation could save your life.
Okay, I got a question now.
They did pull out some heavy hitter actors for this one too.
Yes, but why does the technology look more advanced here than later on?
As in which aspect?
Is it like the trains for one, right? It looked like they were shinier, newer, more quote unquote modern.
Well, okay,
maybe that's me not understanding 100% the whole storyline.
Okay, well think about it too. The only train of that type of train we ever saw in the original films was in the second one, where where her and the guy from her district were getting transported to the next games.
Right.
So we never got to see the outside of it. So the train they just showed would be a capital train, not a transport or transit train.
Okay. Yeah,
And the
that's a good
capital
point.
ones are supposed to be full luxury, decadence. It's like everything they're showing right here, you can tell is in the capital.
Smile.
You're brilliant if you drink it.
I confess to having a moment.
What do you think about the games having 100% more competitors than usual?
From what I've seen, they're 100% stupid as usual. President Snow has all the power.
Why do you submit to it all? If we can stop the games, we can stop the capital too.
The arena, it's a killing machine.
So this raises a question. They're already talking about, in a sense, rebellion level like the original films.
Yeah.
So that raises the question, as much as Seamus drank, as much as he was basically fuck this world, fuck all of y'all, my belief in this is that it's going to end with he basically, the girl dies, of course, because that's why he's an alcoholic. All the shit he does to win the games turns him in that way. And why do I have a feeling the reason the rebellion that they're talking about never happens until Katniss is because he basically fucks them over. It would add complexity to why his character is so jaded.
And then on top of that, I would also say that they're probably going to throw some sort of agenda in here. So he's probably going to, fall in love with some guy that's in there that he ends up having to kill.
No,
and
I
fight
doubt.
against.
I doubt that, just because even in the stupid Zegler one, they didn't throw anything like that in there. Think about it. The only reason the Zegler one sucked is because it was filmed wrong. The color palette was too bright, and it just felt off. Like even the trailers for it felt off. This trailer feels like this could have been made before the Katniss movies or after them. And I think what killed the one with Zegler is, one, everybody was done with her already. She was already she hadn't become the Snow White cunt yet. She was basically just annoying.
Yeah.
And the whole story, the story of that one to me was just unbelievable, sped up. And for having
definitely sped up.
Yeah, and for having as great as an actor as Dinklage, they really didn't utilize him at all. He was just
they just let him be the town drunk at that point, really.
Well, yeah, he was Tyrion without the wit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all machines can be broken.
Go out there and make them remember you.
I'm sick of living in fear. Just surviving. We're not animals to kill for their entertainment.
If you disobey me, we shall open the blood bath with the longest, most drawn-out death your people have ever seen. Now may the odds be.
I will say the music score they used for that trailer
Good.
was better than Gas Station Coffee.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm going to put this one, I would say it's, for me, just the feel of the trailer, the vibe, the color palette, like the directing choices of how they laid out that trailer. I'm going to put the possibility of this movie somewhere in between mediocre latte and cold brew.
I think I'm in the same
It's toting
boat.
that.
So
The next
mediocre-
that next final full trailer is what's going to tip that either up or down.
So you're basically saying middle to middle high.
Middle to rememberable.
Okay.
I don't foresee this as going to be like the originals where I'm like, okay, I'll watch these over and over again. And I think that's
right
not
now.
because,
I'm solidly in the middle, mediocre.
Yeah, And I also think that the reason this sticks in the middle is because if this was the first of these movies we've ever seen, it would be in that espresso point.
Yeah, it'd
but
be
since we've
espresso
seen the
cold, really
others, it's just something in that. So it's not as oh shit. So,
well, and we know how it ends already. We don't know how
well,
we got there.
No, we don't. Think about it. We only know how Snow's story started, and we know everything up to when Katniss joins the games. So we really don't know where this is going. We don't know much about Seamus's character because he never talked about it. All we know is that
he wins.
Well, we know he wins, but we also know that his games were the biggest and bloodiest ever held. Like nothing Katniss ever went to was at the scope of his game, so it's just why they called him the Reaping. Because I guess if I remember the little bits in the original movies, and someone, if there is somebody in chat that's read the books, can probably correct it because it's in the books. I know that. The reason this game was so big is because a rebellion had already tried to start, and this was their way of telling every district, get the fucking line, or we'll kill all of you. So they needed a big spectacle to, one, be to draw everybody's attention, and two, put everybody in their place.
Okay.
So it has potential. I'm thinking, yeah, next trailer is going to be the one that's either going to be, oh great, or okay, I'm going to go see this now.
I mean, I'm probably going to watch it anyway, but it depends on,
yeah.
Am I going to wait for it to come out? On
exactly.
Streaming,
are we going to wait for stream, or is it worth going to a theater? All right, for our next one we got is, I got to get over here and pause it before it starts. There we go. We've got the final full official trailer for Street Fighter.
Ooh.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Hunter, you ready?
Let's do it. Okay. Oh, I've seen some stuff on this already, yes.
Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of Street Fighting! You win! Perfect.
Can I be the first to say, I don't care for Eric Andre. I don't know why they keep fucking using him for shit. I've never cared for the guy.
I mean, I couldn't tell you anything he's been in.
Me either.
All I remember is I've seen enough of him on TV shows and guest shows where he decides to tuck his dick and go nude on everybody. I'm thinking if this was anybody else, he'd be arrested. Like, I think the guy's a sexual fucking deviant. Half of the shit I've seen him pull, I've literally asked. Like, you can see the women around him are fucking disturbed, but they're all like, oh, it's him. He's funny.
The Eric Andre show on Adult Swim.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I've just never cared for the guy. Something about him bugs me. And that's before he did all the weird shit he's done.
You're not a warrior anymore. You're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
Okay.
This is your
So to explain this for everybody that has not seen the trailer before or know much about this movie, they did something that's pretty smart. The time frame in the Street Fighter world that this movie is taking place is in 93, the year the first game came out.
Oh.
That's why the cars look the way. That's why you've got MTV. That's why everybody's dressed the way they are.
at Redemption.
So I thought it was kind of a cool little thing to do.
Who are you going to show?
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
All right. Fair warning. I love this song. I hate this remix, and I hate that they use it this goddamn long in this fucking trailer.
All right.
How did you?
And we need to talk a little bit because I don't want to get copy hit for the fucking
Find champions.
dude.
That's a good point.
So they showed Zangief in a group photo. The fucker's in real life over 7 feet tall. They picked it at someone that towers over everybody else.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
they're
a good typecast.
Oh, dude, they're casting in this. In my opinion, you see how it says 1993. Yeah, the casting, in my opinion, for this is fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, when I first saw him do that, I laughed my fucking ass off because it just reminded me of a tournament my dad was in, and a guy tried to do that. My dad did the same thing. He just stood there waiting for the guy to get in the air and just went whoop and watched him fall flat on his ass.
That's funny.
That's why I always loved all the 80s movies where they do the brutal, you know, they do the flying kicks. Like, all you got, my dad used to say, all you have to do is either just wait, move out of the way, or the minute they get going, step to the side, grab their leg, and just toss them into a wall.
Reckless. Sit down.
I mean, I thought that they're doing this shit in the
This
tournament.
tournament is not what it seems.
It's
We have to be ready.
50-50.
Okay.
Another thing, could I just say the fucking color palette for this is fucking perfect.
Yeah.
It is.
And the
I mean,
way
it
they're
does-
doing it, they're going, they're right on that line of uncanny, but goofy. And this is where the, like, I heard, how did they describe it the other day when I was watching that other show? Basically, the way it looks is the way it needs to look, or else it would look too goofy, or it would go Uncanny Valley. And it's not going to be serious. You know it's not going to be serious. This is what a video game movie should be. It should be action. It should be funny. It should be fun.
What's going on about your
It shouldn't take itself serious.
Yeah, it shouldn't be serious. I agree.
And they picked one hell of a hot bitch to play Candy. That is Candy.
Yeah.
Not so
completely.
sure about the Chun-Li, though.
Oh yeah, I was seeing where that one dude played
50
Mr.
Cent. Was that 50 Cent?
Yeah, 50 Cent plays what is it? Is it Balrog?
I think so.
Yeah, Balrog. Yeah.
That's so great.
And then of course Jason Momoa is Blanca.
Oh, and the guy in the bellhop outfit is the best thing I can describe. That maroon outfit is the same actor that does Mr. 3, if I was reading correctly.
Yeah,
earlier today.
no, yeah, that's David Bechamel.
Okay.
Yeah, or he has a weird name. Yeah, he did Mr. 3. He also played Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad.
Yep.
And if you want to see an amazing movie with him, what's the name of the movie? He did a horror movie called something like Interview with the Devil or something. I'll throw it in the channel tonight when I get it off my list.
Okay.
It was probably one of the best, insanely good-looking, low-budget mockumentary horror movies I've ever seen. Like, it was just goddamn good. Yeah, but he's playing Bison.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Go it, Ryu! Perfect.
I love how they add into the movie and even in the trailer the fucking sound effects and the voices overs from the game.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I'm at Cold Brew right now.
I'm at Cold Brew.
Yeah.
Until I see a little bit more, I'm at Cold Brew. I feel like it has the potential to be espresso shot.
No, it has great potential to be espresso. It's just my issue for not putting it there is there's a little nitpicky things like the person they picked for Chun-Li. The look to me for her is not as spot on as everybody else they picked. Everybody else they picked is so goddamn
Thighs were
good.
too small. Thighs were too small to be Chun-Li.
She's not tall enough too. Chun-Li is tall. Like if you think about it, if you're playing the game, even if you're playing as E Honda, even though E Honda's hunched over, her head is to where his is in the game.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, in the game, isn't like Cammy actually one of the shorter players? I'm trying to think of like the characters lined up. But
I didn't really play Street Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't really my bag. I mean, I would see it, around and stuff, or see my friends playing it, but that's about it. Or
Right,
at
so
the arcade.
we're going to do something very different. I'm going to do a break between the last two trailers because this video came across from a friend of mine. We don't really touch political shit here, but this was just so goddamn funny and on the point. I had to give it a shout out. So for this, the one time y'all are going to see me ever play anything like this on the channel, but it was just so fucking hilarious.
So I just found out that liberal Europeans are actually dumber than North American Europeans, and I've had the pleasure of them gracing my algorithm for about a week now. And all I have to say is this: your guys' insults are so lame because you guys don't have freedom of speech that I'm about to literally verbally rip you guys a new one so you can cry out of it. Anyway, when you start off your insults with "you're American," first of all, that's not an insult. I'm not American. I wish I was. I'm Canadian working in the American oil field, and Americans have been nothing but nice and welcoming. So I'm about to have their backs by ripping you guys a new one verbally. Okay. Also, I was born in Europe and worked in the European oil patch, so I know exactly how big of a pussies you guys actually are. So while you guys are only allowed to call me ugly and say things like "kaka pee pee poo poo shire," I can say that most liberal European men are a bunch of man bun wearing, Mohammed cock sucking, and loving it. They love that Mohammed jizz. Bunch of loving commie pieces of shit. Right? While van der Leyen is telling you to give up ownership of your vehicle and shut down energy, I actually drive a 10-inch lifted diesel truck in the oil field that's bigger than your dick. While most Americans can take their personal tanks to a parking lot, do donuts in it, you can't even drive 1 kilometer over the speed limit in certain cities without getting ticketed, right? Also, what about the pickpocketers in Europe? What are you allowed to do against them? Well, right, you're not allowed to do anything except for thank them and take it up the ass. Meanwhile, it took a woman, an American mother of 5, to go to Italy, get pickpocketed, find that pickpocketer, and slap her until next Wednesday. Because if the pickpocketer was in Europe, she'd be meeting Jesus. Yeah. And it got so viral to the point where other Americans are like, we're not going to put up with this shit. Fuck these European pussies, right? And the government had to give a little notice out, dear tourists. So in Europe, we like to protect criminals because the criminals like to fuck the native European population in the ass, and the Europeans love that, right? To the German guy who came into my comment section was that you're American. How does Mohammed's dick taste in your mouth? Because I have to suck it dry and thank him afterwards while paying for his 20 wives and retarded children to live in your country for free, while your energy and all of your resources are getting siphoned out of Europe. So the next time you guys come into my comment section and think you can insult me, I worked with Norwegians in the oil field, and it was like a week-long freaking safety meeting of a bunch of pussies being like, I got a paper cut, that's not safe. Meanwhile, we cowboy the fuck up here and get something done in 3 to 4 days, which takes you guys 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. So how about you guys travel a little bit more outside of Europe in order to realize just what a bunch of domesticated, absolutely propagandized pussies you have become.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I saw it out. Yeah, I saw it. I was just like, I gotta play it. I cannot not play it. It's like I have so many friends that live over there, and I'm hearing so much shit. It's pretty bad when people that own property on the beach overlooking the gorgeous ocean in Crete are like, yeah, we're selling and coming to Texas.
I mean, when the criminals have more rights than your normal citizen.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. So I will have that linked in the channel description below. Give and go show that person some love. Their original post is linked in that one. So if you have TikTok, you can go follow them. I don't. I refuse to have that piece of shit program. Just like I will never have Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, just because it's not a
spyware.
Yeah. Oh, I look at it this way. I had somebody ask me the other day, they're like, why don't you have Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it? And I literally told them, I go, because I have it. I've never posted on it. I used it to try to win computer shit because they wanted, you got extra goats to, extra tickets in the giveaways if you follow them. I go, other than that, I've never wanted it. And solely because when it first came out and a friend of mine showed it to me and it was literally people on there going, I went to work today. I drove to work. I got coffee. I took a big poop. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
I mean, that's how like MySpace and Facebook was at the beginning.
Well, actually, no. MySpace, for the most part, was everybody's introduction to HTML programming, how to create your own website.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I misspoke on the MySpace.
And
it definitely was for Facebook.
No, Facebook was, what is your college friend doing, and are you as cool as them? And that's exactly why Zuckfuck created it. He wanted to know what all the people he wasn't cool enough to hang around were doing, and wanted to leer on all the women that didn't give him the time of fucking day.
Hey, the only reason I have a Facebook, the reason I got one is because my dad made one. And in order for me to get a RuneScape account, my dad told me I had to make a Facebook so that we could convince my mom to get one.
I had a Facebook because everybody that I got Facebook originally because MySpace was dying, and that was the one place that a lot of my friends that lived overseas, it was the cheapest way for us to communicate.
Fair.
Because calling at that time was too fucking expensive. And, you know, you didn't have voice over internet. No, you didn't have all the shit you have now where you could just talk to people, you know, over Discord and you're done.
You still had minutes on your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a box phone, all right?
Yeah,
Don't
and
let him lie to
Facebook.
you.
Yeah, well,
What's that?
He had a box phone. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, is it also came down to...
fit in a shoebox.
Facebook allowed you to share things, which MySpace really didn't. MySpace, you went to somebody's page and that was it. Facebook, you could share photos. So like my friends that were overseas were like, hey, look at this. This is amazing. You wouldn't believe this. You know, shit like that. Kind of like where Instagram, when it first started, was people sharing their love for photography and images and stuff like that. Now what all of this stuff has become, I keep it around solely so I can still talk to those people from time to time. But other than that, you can look at my Instagram, you can look at my Facebook, you can look at any of those. I think the last time anything posted on any of those was when I shared a photo of a lightsaber and it auto shared to the other ones because they're now all linked. Other than that, I don't say shit on it. I don't share shit on it. I hardly ever put anything on it because I just don't like any of them anymore. They're all crap. And Twitter got better, you know, when you know who bought it back because everybody was allowed to talk again, but still it's the same thing. I always viewed it as voyeurism.
Yeah, I still to this day don't understand the appeal of Twitter. Like I can understand the MySpace thing. I can understand Facebook or I mean even Instagram. I can understand it, but not.
Twitter is literally, in my opinion, it is instant communication Reddit. That's all it is.
It sounds horrible.
Rather than being, you know, just a forum where you can share it with everybody and you can instantly talk shit and share the talking shit and collaborate with other people to talk shit. And it's filled with a bunch of people that think they're the smartest person in the room, not realizing that they're a room full of fucking retards. Doesn't matter how smart you're in a room, you're still a tard. So that's why we deal with enough trolls on just doing stuff like this. However, though, most trolls we've encountered on here are pretty fucking hilarious because like when I read a comment that's negative towards us before I delete it or block it, because I don't feed them. I'm not going to respond to them. But you just tell like, oh, this is going to be great when literally the phonetics are off and the spelling is wrong in the first two fucking words.
I don't know. I'm just saying T-Bone had a great point. Hunter's never coming back on
right,
again.
here we go,
It's
ladies
like,
and
fuck
gentlemen.
these guys.
Spaceballs 2.
Corner. Let's go.
Nearly 40 years ago, a promise was made.
God willing, we'll all meet again in Spaceballs 2 to search for more money.
Nice.
Money, you know?
Money.
Hold it. Wait a minute. It's me, Mel Brooks. I have a major announcement. Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, is not going to be the title of this movie. Why not? Because after all these years, I found the money. There it is, the money. It was in my basement. But everywhere I go, people say, Mel, where's the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new one? Well, we did it. And the title is Spaceballs, the new one. It's just like the old one, but it's newer. That's why it's called the new one. There you have it. I'll see you at the movies, and may the Schwartz be with you.
April 23rd next year.
Okay.
So what I love about this is, did you catch the jab at Hollywood right there?
Easily. Yeah.
Yep. The new one, just like the old one, but the new one. I have a feeling this movie is going to be ripping a lot of the prequels, sequels, and reboots a new asshole.
Espresso.
Yep.
I love Spaceballs. Espresso.
Yep. I will say it. I have never seen anything from Mel Brooks I did not like. There's only one thing he made that I don't watch again just because I liked it, but it was not as good as the first, which was History of the World Book 2. And that's because I think he waited too goddamn long to make it. And at the time he made it, they were censoring. It was, a certain other affiliation in politics was running the show, and he couldn't. If they would have never allowed it to air if he had done half the shit he wanted to. Now we're back to the days where comedy's comedy and you can attack anybody. Just like, that was the news I forgot to talk about earlier. So apparently the Wayans brothers announced that if Scary Movie does good, the next movie in the works is White Chicks 2.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yes.
It all hinges on, because I think they're testing the waters. If they can get away and make money with Scary Movie being as raunchy and as fuck everybody as it used to be, then they know they can do everything they want to do in White Girls 2 and not have to dumb it down and dull it.
So you mean that they're going to bring in Drewski to play one? No. Sorry, that one was getting a little political there.
Yeah.
But it was a funny joke. That's all I'll say on it.
And our last one for the evening. I don't know still how I feel about this one. I hate the fonts they use. They're trying to use for the logo the retro fucking Lost in Space shit, but still I don't like it.
We've all heard stories.
Oh, another one?
Of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
First of all, I just don't know why they picked her. I used to love Sigourney Weaver, but she's getting way too old to play some of these roles. It's not believable. Like this scene right here when I saw this coming up.
Check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
That. Somebody that old is not going to be flying a fucking X-Wing.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not even remotely. I mean, maybe Leia, but we're past that.
Good luck.
And you can see they're trying to tug on. They got the Boba, the Fricks. They're trying to tug on the fucking heartstrings. Now, bear in mind, they've already admitted this was made for kids, more towards to get younger people. But at the same time, it's just kind of like you could see all these characters from fucking Clone Wars they're trying to bring in.
Well, the fan base for Star Wars is much older nowadays. So,
but that's what they don't get.
Yeah,
they don't get that they can make it enjoyable for kids, but make it mainly for people in that middle age group, because then the older people will like it, and they're the ones that are going to bring their kids to watch it.
That middle age group is Clone Wars now.
Yeah.
Strap in.
Bad baby.
So I'm very happy they bring in the Clone Wars characters.
Hang on.
Like you already know, the main bad guy that they just showed is the guy that has the dog from Clone Wars. Him.
I'll be be right behind you.
Well, he's going to be one of the main antagonists, but of course the main bad, I think, are the Hunts.
Yes.
You will suffer. Then it will be his turn.
Monster.
I will say so far the effects do look good. I will hand them that. They are upping their game versus the way the show was. Being a movie, they did probably up the effects budget.
Well, they've already shown that he's no longer a Mandalorian.
Yeah, well, he is technically a clan of his own now. Him and the kid.
Yes, but
I'm still pissed off the fact that they basically did the cuckening, and he hands over the fucking sword to Bo-Katan.
Yes. Honestly, I mean, the whole line of Bo-Katan, it's the entire lineage is just wrong.
They should not have done... Well, they should have not... How to put it? The first couple of times they showed Bo-Katan in the actual Mandalorian show, I didn't mind it because the way they were going then, it was okay. But then when they twisted it and they showed the whole fucking... him giving her the dark blade and all of that, and that to me I didn't care for.
I don't know, I just hate that the entirety of Clan Kreese are fucking pacifists, which are not
which
Mandalorians.
is bullshit because even in the cartoon they weren't.
Yeah.
They show him, sinking to the bottom, and that the fucking Mandalore is still alive, and it basically, in a sense, blesses him by not killing them. But then that goes nowhere. It's like, in all honesty, they fucked up. He should have redeemed himself. Someone else should have seen the fucking Mandalore, and he should be the one ruling Mandalore. That's the direction they should have gone to. But no, fucking Kathleen Kennedy, we can't have a ruler that doesn't have a vagina.
Yeah.
If you think about it, everything she did in all of her running Star Wars was cuck every man character or kill them, and promote every female character as the savior of the fucking universe, all the way down to the Acolyte. Lesbian space witches raising twins of the chosen style of their own.
We don't bring up the Acolyte. The Acolyte was dog water.
The Acolyte was gas station decaf.
Yeah, easy.
Dude, the Acolyte wasn't even gas station decaf.
Yeah,
the Acolyte was
I'd
the
still
piss
drink
that
that
comes out of you after gas station decaf.
The old protect the young. And then the young. Protect the old. It's time.
Here's a question. How do you get the Razor Crest back considering it blew up?
Guess he made another one.
I don't know Star Wars lore. This is you guys.
I don't know. I kind of like the other ship better. The other ship was better.
The N1? Oh, hell yeah. So much better.
Yeah, considering I have one at Star Citizen. It's called the Wolf.
Are you scared? You should be.
Good job, baby.
This is the way.
I hate that lettering. That lettering is not Star Wars. That lettering is Lost in Space.
I also hate how much of a bitch the Mandalorians become.
For me, oof.
I'm not a big Star Wars guy. And even for me, like, I'm at, like, where's Keurig? Where's Keurig on the scale?
I'm at between Burnt Office and Overpriced Latte.
Yeah. I am solidly at Burnt Office. And I am like a huge Star Wars fan. And
I think I'm going to have to sit at Burnt
Office.
Office.
My thing is,
Star Wars.
The look of the movie to me looks good. The effects look great. It looks like it has more action battles in it. It looks like there's actually an underlying story that could be kind of entertaining. But I can't get over how dirty they did the Mando character in the third season. I'm sick of fucking Pedro Pascal. And I'm tired of the Baby Yoda phase is done. Give me teenage Grogu that can actually fight.
I mean,
at this point.
I agree on that aspect, except for the fact that teenage Grogu would be like, so far down the line that everybody they ever encountered would be dead.
Yeah, it just sucks. And it's like, I think it's hilarious that it's like that the lore of like Yoda's species is the fact that they were more prone to actually go dark.
Yes. Yeah, and that the Force actively would seek their species out to basically quell them.
So, I don't know. It's going to make money, but I don't think it's going to make the money they're expecting. Already the box office trajectory estimations on it are bad. So, that's like the box office trajectory for Doomsday looks bad solely because they didn't get their IMAX release. They're giving it to Dune. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
So IMAX couldn't do both?
They didn't want to.
Oh.
I don't think Doomsday was even filmed in IMAX format. In fact, at CinemaCon, they did their whole reveal trailer or showed some people like a 10-minute segment or some shit. And then they did this big announcement that we're using it's like infravision, or they came up with some name for something vision. And when the guys on FNG the other night finally took a look at it, what it is it's basically just them giving the recommendation of the best theater to see it in. That's it.
Next thing you're going to tell me is they're not even going to master it in Dolby Atmos.
No, it doesn't have Dolby. That's already been confirmed.
God, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. Well, not just to mention, it's already been leaked that all of the X-Men characters, like the original X-Men, like Alan Cumming and all of them, Nightcrawler, the ones we knew from the original X-Men films.
Yeah.
And apparently the Sam Raimi verse, so Maguire's Spider-Man, all die in their world gets destroyed in the beginning. Yeah. And apparently, I've seen a video. I don't know if it's part of it, but if it is, it's kind of cool. It'd be a great way to do it. There's a video going. Actually, let me see if I can find it real quick. That'd be a cool little video just to show.
I don't know. I'm with mine. If you're doing a movie and it costs you, over $1 million to make, there is zero excuse for you not mastering it in Dolby Atmos. Zero excuse.
You just want to say that because you have your own home theater.
It just sounds fucking better, all right? I mean, whether you go to the actual theater and watch it, whether you watch it in your home theater, whatever the fuck you watch, if you're watching it on your goddamn phone, it just sounds better.
Most people call that the living room.
So a fan made this, and I think this is the best way, since we're never going to get Kang because, the guy playing him got pretty much exiled from Hollywood for his bad behavior.
Who was
this was fan made? The John Masterson or whatever his name was.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors. Majors. Yeah, and he got well, it's pretty funny. He got blacklisted. So this was fan made, and I thought this would be a great way to wipe out the Kang characters. Because remember, they teased the Council of Kangs.
Silence! The exiled one has fallen. The one who called himself He Who Remains no longer guards the flow of time. Our shadows recede. And now, the multiverse shall behold its true sovereign. Kill him!
All right. Yeah, it does good at, kind of showing just how crazy he is. It makes a good showing of how crazy he is.
What have you done? I removed the noise. Where is it?
It's no longer under our control. A throne beyond time.
Give me a name. Loki.
I can help you.
I don't think so. We'll meet soon, Loki.
I do love that Robert Downey Jr. came out to say that he will be taking on the role of Doctor Doom.
Oh, the way they did it was good.
Right?
The question is, though,
awesome.
can he pull off someone that evil?
Yeah.
That's the big question.
Yeah, without
I think
that,
that's an amazing fan film. I think really, if they'd smart, they'd use an idea like that, because if not, you've now let this big plot hole of you led to Big Bad Kang, you led to the Council of Kangs, and now nada.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like seeing some of the Star Wars stuff. Like some of this fan-made Star Wars stuff that they're clearly using AI. And it looks so much better than even the movies.
It's 10 times better than any of the shit the Star Wars has done in the last couple of years. Not only because it looks good, but it's also following the canon, the comics, and all the other book iterations, all the legends.
Yeah.
Which is what fucking Kennedy should have done if she wasn't, a narcissistic dumb cunt that thought she was the universe.
I know that Lucas is like, you got canon, you got legends, and the legends are awesome, but they're not canon, so you can't use them.
He has no right to say anything anymore. He sold it.
I agree.
If Disney was smart, they'd use everything. Like I told somebody the other day, I go, you know what would have made a goddamn good TV show? KOTOR, the whole damn thing.
Yes.
You would have an overarching villain for over 1,000 years with this shit.
You'd have an easy 6 seasons right there.
I mean, how do you pronounce that damn name?
Which one?
Was it Lord Vitiate? And he also, but he was, his Sith name wasn't it Lord Vitiate, but his other name that everybody in the universe knew him as was Valkorion.
Oh, you're talking about
because he sat on the eternal throne.
Yeah, the Sith Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had two names. Valkorion is what the universe knew him as, but his Sith name wasn't it like Lord Vitiate or Vitiate or
something very similar
like
to that.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played the games.
Then you could have, you get Revan, you get that whole timeline, you get Surge, in there.
You get fucking Bane, where you finally understand where the rule of two came from and why. But Revan alone is something,
and his
fans have been
apprentice,
wanting Revan forever.
Freaking getting Bane's apprentice, and just you could easily turn that into a rated R movie. Just make it super fucking dark, with it being one of the first sorceresses of the Force, and just the deep dark shit she would do just to find out Bane actually won the battle.
Instead, we're getting Mandalorian and Grogu, and Ahsoka season 2, and Starfighter, which we don't even know if that's really what that's going to be about or fully like that thing.
Yeah, we don't know anything about Starfighter.
We just know Ryan Gosling's in it. That's it. That's all we know. Truly, that's all I've heard.
So that's where all the money's going.
Yeah, but we should start hearing more stuff for Doomsday. Should be coming out pretty soon.
Yes.
So I mean, they showed the trailer. They showed something at Cinecon, but I don't think there's an embargo or the copies for people to show and react to have been handed out yet. Because everybody shows video from CinemaCon, but the minute they show that's nobody's showing that. So nobody, if anybody recorded it, they're not playing it yet because they're probably getting terrified of getting sued or copyright striked.
I forgot we didn't talk about the Avatar: The Legend of Aang that got leaked.
Oh, were there like adults now?
Wait, what now?
Yeah.
Animated? Is it being
Animated.
done by the same studio that did all the others?
Paramount.
But is that because Paramount owns them now?
I don't know, but somebody got booted and just leaked the entire fucking movie. Nobody even knew
So
that
it's
it
a
was.
movie.
If I understood it right.
Okay, so yes, Paramount and Skydance own Nickelodeon.
Yep.
So that would explain what's coming out to them. Okay, so hold on, I gotta look this up right now. So it was Avatar:
The Legend of Aang.
The Legend of Aang. The Avatar Aang movie leak just got even wilder. So yeah, there's a couple of people talking about it.
I already saw it pop up on my favorite doom scrolling platform, TikTok.
Wow. So basically, you're saying somebody actually dumped the whole thing.
The whole thing.
How the fuck? Oh, they got hacked. They're saying it was a hack.
From the inside.
Nickelodeon has reportedly been hacked, and the hacker released the entire fucking movie. Wow. That's kind of a questionary one. Do I want to hunt it down and watch it? Or do I actually just kind of want to, if it's good, I don't kind of want to take money away from the animators that did it.
Yeah.
Because all of them were good. I loved Avatar and I loved The Legend of Korra. I mean, I enjoyed all of them.
Oh, same. I mean,
wow.
I mean, that was like one of my favorite shows to watch, like on repeat in college. Right? I had them all.
Yeah.
Through various means, but they were just handed. They were just handed to me, and I would just watch the shit out of them. I mean, obviously, I watched them as they came out, but like after the fact, it was like, hey, I'm just watching. Like it'd be my favorite, like a lunchtime show, right?
Yeah. Oh no, that's something to look out for, man. I'm shocked that I'm kind of shocked. None of my feeds even showed any of that. But then again,
Yeah, I didn't remember it until now.
What they showed lately. Yeah. Oh, badass. Thanks for remembering that. Yeah,
we'll have to dive into it. We'll have to dive
Yeah.
into it next episode. Maybe next week if we're doing weekly. Who knows?
Yeah, we may do next week just because Shark missed this one and he'll be back.
Yeah,
and hopefully
there's
going to
be plenty of stuff.
8 Ball back on here. I love how he was ready to go for the day we weren't doing.
I don't know. We just need to kidnap him for the shows.
No kidding. Well, at
Yeah,
least
all
one of
right.
your places, the internet signal would be better.
I'm sorry.
I said his internet signal would be better.
True.
I gotta prepare for these. I'm bad at sitting still for so long. I gotta put more snacks around my desk.
Yeah, that's why I went through 2 monsters and. all
Well,
the
that's
other
why
stuff.
that's why we do this with the avatar, so you can sit there and munch and eat, and people don't know what the fuck you're doing, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
can still tell that you're the one talking.
Yeah,
Right,
we're
look at my
professional,
avatar, guys.
unprofessional.
Look at ooh.
Yeah, you got to get us. You got to send me one so I can get it. Well, you've got to find one because y'all actually do that on your end. We don't. I don't actually have those.
I've never had it. My avatar is the sheep from Beep ASDF movie because my username's Beep Beep on the sheep.
Yeah, we'll use that. I mean, it's better than.
I mean,
nothing.
the rest of us are some sort of animal avatar.
No, I
Just
gotta
gotta-
find a panda if we're gonna go with our nicknames. I gotta get
Okay.
I gotta get a ghetto
Talk to-
panda.
Tell Shark what you want it to look like or have, and that man is the master at having image generated AI actually listen to what the fuck he wants.
I'll tell him to just get me a panda and an Agilite K19 Gen 2.
Well,
drinking
what are you
coffee.
guys up to for next week or 2 weeks?
Oh, let's see.
What you got going on, Hunter?
Next week, I've got my bees coming in. So I have 3 pounds of Italian honeybees on the way, and I'll get them in my flow hive. And past that, I got a work trip. I'm flying to Phoenix on Monday, going from Phoenix to LA on Wednesday, going from LA back to San Antonio Thursday. I'm home Friday all day. Saturday, I fly to Detroit, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
Monday, I fly to Albany. Thursday, I fly back home. But I am bringing, when I fly to Detroit on Saturday, I am bringing Avery with me to go meet my parents for the first time. So,
all right.
That's going to be interesting.
It's a lot of mileage.
Yep. But yeah, no, I just built another little in-house greenhouse. I think I'm going to get into like hydroponics in-house, do a 35 plant wall mount and put it up next to the bar. I don't know what it is, man. It's been really sasatisfying.
You got 3 people in your group, me, Walrus, and Shark, that can pretty much print up anything you need.
Yeah. Brenlee, Shark's making my 3D prints for my
yeah, he's supposed to be sending me a file for one of them.
Yeah,
because I think his bed slinger is not adhering to one of them. It's been doing something funky.
Yeah, the main ones I really need are the exclusions for the entrance, which are on there, and then there's 2 little pieces that look like shelf supports, triangles with cutouts. I need those so I can put those on, because that's the shelf I bring the face down onto, then extract my honey.
Okay.
Because mine, I don't have traditional frames.
Yeah, he was telling me that.
Yeah,
I've got I just got mine set up and did the first print the other day in PSA CF.
Okay.
That is some fucking weird material. Like literally when it's done, it's lightweight. You can't break it. And when the pieces hit each other, it literally sounds like 2 pieces of metal colliding.
Ooh.
This shit is like ungodly level of temperature to print. Like I had to crank the AC down to 65 to keep this room under 75 from the heat coming off the machine.
Damn.
Yeah. Like it I think it had to have like the internal temperature had to be at 90 C.
Yeah, so
that's just the box. It's fucking ridiculous.
You know, I might need you to print some things that require heat resistance.
Yeah. Oh, Shark's already working on some designs. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went full. He harnessed the full power of autism on those already.
Yep.
Which one of those prototypes may or may not have been at the event last weekend and was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I heard the first testing, and that's the one that doesn't even. That's the one that's just a quarter size.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, if that's the quarter, Jesus Christ, a full one, Jesus. So, nice shit. What do you got going on, Walrus?
Not a whole lot. Work. There's probably doing more barbecue shit because that's what I've been really into recently. Got that new smoker. Been doing barbecue just about every other day.
You want to know what you should do? Make me a Texas-style smoked brisket that I can wrap and toss in my luggage to fly out with me on Saturday. Bring it to Michigan.
If you pay for the brisket, I'll do it.
Fair enough. I have to see what I can do this week.
I got possibly preparing for a show next week. I've got also preparing for 2 weeks if we just stay to the normal schedule. I got a few things here in the studio that are going to get redone. Finally, some stuff finished. Got some stands I designed that I'm going to print up for lightsabers that vertically mount them on the wall that are loosely based off of the 2 I already have that were done by Sabercraft. Now that his entire store has gone moot and nobody here has heard shit from him, and considering the area of Turkey he is in is one of the hot spots right now, kind of worried about Ish. Nobody's heard from him at all. So I'm going to have to design those myself because have him make some is probably not going to happen. Other than that, work and more fucking doctors. Yay.
Never ending.
Oh no, dude. Trust me, guys. The older you get, the more you see them.
How do you think I feel?
Dude, I am.
You don't even go see them, fucker.
Yeah. I am at the point in my life where I live by the bucket list rules, which is don't ever pass up a bathroom, don't ever waste a hard on, and never ever trust a fart. Or as my dad used to say, My dad used to say there are 7 things that go as you get older. First goes a little bit of your movement. Second goes your eyesight. Third goes your memory, and I don't remember the other 4.
Nice.
Oh, God, I still can't believe I hit. Wait a second. Oh,
nope, there's the memory.
Oh, fuck me. I'm 47 this year.
I turned 28 in August.
God, I wish I was 28 again. Dude, I'm not lying, man. You hit 45, and for some reason, every part of your body cracks and creaks all the fucking time. And then if you had a wreck like I did, it's even worse.
I was going to say, if you try staying on the bike,
Hey, I was staying on the bike. It was the Chevy that had another idea in that subject. And a little thing called inertia.
There is
I experienced Newton's law in full effect.
It's the law of gross tonnage, my dude.
There is a Dyna sitting in my garage right now.
What year?
I think in 03.
Whose is it?
Went and picked it up for my buddy. But yeah, we're fixing it. He's turned it into a stunter. So we're stunting an 03 Dyna.
I ain't gonna lie. I miss riding, but I would never do it in a city again or anywhere close to a city. I'd be out in the hill country. Never had an issue out in the hill country. Except for every once in a while when the season we get cold, a dumb deer. Which that's a fun thing. You're going like 80 miles an hour. It's 2 in the fucking morning. It's brisk cold. You go around a turn, and all of a sudden you see those glowing lights, those glowing eyes. And as you get closer, you realize, oh shit, he's not moving. And as you get closer, you can see yourself going, oh shit. At the same time, you're looking at the deer, and the deer's going, oh shit. And you pray the direction you choose to go around him, he doesn't decide to turn around and go himself. But all right, guys. Well, it's been a fun show. Thank you for hopping in, Hunter. We'll definitely have you come again. You got the link now.
Yeah,
that link is permanent, so that's not like one that has to be reissued. Anytime you want to, we're doing a show and we let you know, and you want to hop in, you just pick the same one. And I was discussing with Walrus. We'll definitely start sharing with people a little bit more of the breakdown on what we're doing. Some subjects, like you said, are always going to be between me and Shark because we just want general, honest reactions from everybody. So I think that's what a lot of shows get wrong. They all have this preset thing that everybody's aware of what's going on, and it kind of ruins it a little.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, and if we go to the every week thing, you'll have more of us available to help you, and not just it be you and Shark. So it'll be good. That said, let us know what you want to see. Jump in the Discord.
Yes, please. Yeah. The link to the Discord is in the description. We'd love to hear from you. We have a section I think we have under there that says ideas, things you'd like to see. Do a like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're on. Like I said, we're on Rumble, YouTube, and Kick now. We will never be on Twitch. Fuck Dan Clancy.
Hey, I will gladly start doing a snippet for you where I show progress photos of my gardens and my bees.
Dude, might as well, man. I'd love to.
And how did to all 2 viewers in Rumble?
I'm watching on YouTube on my PC, and my girlfriend's watching in the living room.
Well, it's interesting. You could see the people. I could see the YouTube count. We had 2 people consecutively on Kick, and as you saw in the chat for a while there, we shot up for a while on mobile. Mobiles, they stay on for like the first 20 minutes, but then I don't really see much of the mobile. They kind of come and go. Mobile.
Yeah, I saw us plus up to like 8 concurrent on.
It was at 33 at one. It was at 33 at one point. All. I think StreamYard is showing numbers from Kick and YouTube together, but it doesn't read Rumble. Rumble basically just sends it to it. That's all it does.
Yeah, on Rumble I saw 8 at one point.
That's a shocker.
If they're real, cool. If they're not,
if it's people joining in views like that, I think it is real because when I go to Rumble, it'll tell me live viewers and then it'll tell me unorganic viewers, which basically means people that just found us by accident that the algorithm didn't search for what we were talking about.
Right.
But the bots don't view; they just comment. They try to. We can help you grow your channel. Reach us on Telegram. It's like, last time I heard, the only thing Telegram was good for was Chechnyan hookers.
U.S. based ones too. You gotta be.
US-based ones. Shh, we don't know about these things. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We will be on. We stream 7:30 every Saturday, every 2 weeks. We may go to weekly. Just follow our one of our channels, and I always try to post to keep people updated if we change or if we decide to do something special. But again, thank you for joining us. Be good out there. Stay safe, and remember, stay always heavily caffeinated and heavily opinionated. We'll catch you next time.